Well, I think maybe. Oh my god, maybe it's working. Thank goodness. Okay, hello everyone, it's your favorite programming error, there's refused to be fixed code here. I cannot believe. I cannot believe what happened yesterday. I still absolutely cannot believe it. But okay, we're good now. We're good. Everything's working again, I hope. Yes. So, I should probably clarify for anyone watching this as an archive who has no idea what I'm talking about right now. At the time I'm streaming this, I tried to stream the day before. The problem is that the day before, so the day before while I'm currently streaming this, there was an update to Streamlabs. And after the update, the stream wouldn't go live anymore. I just got an error message every single time I tried to boot up the stream. So I had to cancel the stream last minute after already having made the announcement that I was about to go live. And, well, now I downgraded to an older version of Streamlabs, which comes with one problem. Every time I boot it up, it asks for admin privileges to do the update, which I'm gonna have to deny every single time. And because I'm not giving it admin privileges, that means none of my hotkeys are working. Every time I have to do anything, I have to click out of the game, go into Streamlabs, and manually do what I want to do. The only way hotkeys work is if it gets admin privileges, and if it gets those admin privileges, it's gonna update again and once again not work. Very sad. Anyway, Owl and Medic, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. So, we got everything cleared up. And it is time to go back into the chasm. I think this is the teleport point we need to go to. Alright, we're here to wrap up the chasm storyline today. Which should wrap up all the current Genshin story stuff that's available. Computer just died. So now you're blue. Dabu dee dabu die. Oh great, there's a new story quest. Damn. Well, for now let's wrap up the chasm because that's what I intend to do today, and then we'll, I guess, get started with the next story quest. I didn't expect there to already be another one. Well, that's unexpected, but okay. By the way, I hope the audio is okay. I could crank up the game a bit. Maybe I could crank up the game, but right now I think we're doing fine.
Wait, watch out!
What is it now? We're under attack again? Oh, that's bright.
What's going on? Is that light coming from the room in the center? It's too bright!
So, are everyone's eyes okay?
Continuing. Has the abyss made its move already?
What?
I see your incessant meddling continues, and that you have once again joined forces with our Highness's kin.
Hi.
Regrettably, I was not in time to control your exit from the network, and it sent you here of all places. This was a catastrophic error.
I don't know why you can't see. You should be able to
I am
see.
surprised
On
that
my
you
end,
dared to
everything's
face
fine.
me. You ran like a coward last time.
Our Highness's will must be done. All interferences must be removed, whatever the price to pay.
But I guess that's the problem of the light.
The curse that torments our people must be undone, once and for all.
You are the only ones who torment them. There is nothing else left of those hilly churls. Nothing besides the curse itself.
Welcome to the blind club.
Say what you wish. I am going nowhere, Dainsliff.
Then you will give your life just to delay the inevitable. How absurd. But since you wish to persist, then so be it.
Combat time. I'm ready for this.
You really think you can use that device beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
Probably. They probably think that. Whatever you say, buddy.
Then I overestimated you. This plan is even cruder than I thought.
Look at that. These are supposed to be tough enemies. The hardest part about them, honestly, is once they enter their shield state, because now I have to rely on elemental reactions and can't rely on dealing proper damage anymore. Well, and apparently they get stuck easily. Wanna come back up? Oh wait, I need another shield. I remember recently when we achieved horizontal dong. Wasn't that nice? Can I... There we go. Oz is back. Again, I keep saying it every time. When they say the end is nigh, I feel like they're referring to themselves. Because, yeah, they're about... This dude is about to go down. Oh, oh, okay. There goes my shield. Need another one. You know, I can't use the child without proper protection. Eh. And now die.
You've been hunting this abyss hero for ages. Now you finally got him.
Well, let's be fair, Dainslev didn't do anything. We did all the work, but sure, okay.
There's no time to celebrate. The Abyss Order's device is activating, but there's still time to destroy it.
I guess we're doing this.
Let's go.
I just went down here, now I have to go back up. Well, they really know how to keep me moving, don't they? As annoying as that may be. Touch? What happens if I touch the thing? Oh, takes me straight over here. That's nice.
Look, the amplification device.
Also, we got an animated cutscene, which is always great. Also more light. It does seem like they are in pain, which is probably not a good thing. Should we do something?
Am I too late?
We probably should do something.
They're in agony.
Well, you seem like you're in agony too.
Their end. Find a way to stop that thing.
Well, yeah, I can try to kill that dude, but the cutscene is not allowing me to do anything right now. Oh hey, it's that dude.
I have to end. Don't do it.
What? Oh, just charging straight in, huh? Oh. 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 Well, a lot of you are probably gonna read very deep into those flashing images. Did he die? I feel like he might have died.
Would have been turned to ashes in an instant. Halfdan's soul is extraordinarily resilient.
So, where do we go from here? I guess we didn't have to stop it. So sad. Well, we don't have time to be sad.
Greater encumbrance to worry about. Come on. This is your grand
Because I think we're
opportunity
about to
get
get
rid
into
of
another
me.
fight. Awkward pause.
And deactivate the device.
Well, time to charge in. I defeated one of these guys before, I'll defeat another one right here. These Abyss dudes don't really know what they're up against, do they? Already halfway dead. And now we're entering the stupid shield mode. Okay. So first you get the dong, then I'm gonna drop the meteor on your face. And now you're petrified. Not for long though, very sad, very sad. Would have loved it that lasted a little bit longer. But I can just keep on setting up my dongs and regain shield. And that way there's no possibility of us failing this. Okay, but I am realizing that this dude apparently drains my energy, so I might as well use my abilities. Because otherwise, I'm just wasting them. Not anymore. He's about to go down. There we go. Again, these fights aren't too difficult, just kind of annoying.
The Abyss Lecter's gone, but the device won't stop.
Well, there is probably some way to get rid of it, I'd imagine. The cleansing won't have any effect on me.
No. As long as the device is active, the cursed are rendered powerless. Only you can take on the Abyss.
I guess I'm gonna have to do that then.
If you
Awkward
found the
pause.
sacrifice, then do not waste any more time here. See all these rays of light and portals? They must have installed several of these energy devices in various locations. Find them, quickly!
I guess we have our quest now.
So, we have to go through these Abyss portals? Hey, wait for Paimon!
Well, Dainslough has done it before, so I'm sure we can do it too. I know it's not today's subject and stuff, but I'm pretty much recharged the whole mod. Scary Mario? Ooh! Ooh, intriguing. Intriguing, intriguing. Hopefully you didn't recharge it to include more jacks. You know how I feel about those. Hey, could you maybe not stop me right now? Because I have important stuff to do here. Like getting rid of the thing in the center of, you know, everything. So I'm gonna have to kill these guys myself. Versus Jax when no. Just no. So do I... Okay, I can destroy it.
The Hilly Churls are really suffering. What?
Oh, sorry. Damn it, why does that just stop dialogue? I wasn't aware that that would stop dialogue. I am very disappointed. I just want to keep moving. Doesn't mean the dialogue has to cut out every time I go through a portal thingy. Okay, who's it this time? Another little duo? Not a problem. They'll go down just as quickly. Right. In fact, this might even be going more quickly than the previous ones. Okay. The reason why I charted them is because I didn't like them, like Cartoonist Disruption have a shit ton of jacks. It's the one that needed a rechart and fast. I see, I see. Well, I just did destroy one Paimon, thanks for calling it out. So, there is gonna be another update to the Scary Mario mod, even if it's just a rechart update. I see. I see, I see. That is good to know. Maybe I'll come back and check the new charts at some point. Okay, these ones can be slightly annoying. Let's see. Might change the names. Ah, so a name change and a rechart. I see how it is. Not anymore, just the artist. Nothing wrong with that, I'd say. Eh. But everything you're saying makes me think that, yeah, work on the Scary Mario mod might not be as done as you made it out to be. Not yet, at least. Plan on remaking the Mario Week and leaving the old songs in free play. Ah, okay. I see. I see, I see, I see, I see. Well, I can't see it now, but I will see it eventually, I think. Maybe. But it's likely gonna take a bit. Okay, now these two. So many Abyss Mages, come on. I mean, it makes sense. We are fighting the Abyss. And Abyss Heralds are a little bit too broken. And the Hilly Trolls are having different issues right now. So it makes a lot of sense that we're facing a lot of Abyss Mages right now. I mean, what else would we face if not Abyss Mages right now? Let's be serious here. But imagine though, if every little device, for every one of these devices I had to fight another Abyss Herald. Wouldn't that be something? Okay, let's destroy that. Should be the final one. You got rid of my portal thingy. Sad. For the mod to truly continue development, we need a programmer because Owl does not want to code in Friday Night Funkin' anymore. Since I don't know how hard coding for that game is, I'm just gonna say I can't blame you, but I naturally can't fully understand the decision. I'm just, yeah, basically in a gray area here. But I respect the decision. You hate the fact that you added lamp lights? Why? Why did you hate that fact? Hate myself for doing that, but why? You know, I'm curious. I have to go all the way up there. It's even higher up. It's up there. How do I get up there again? How did I get up there again? Was it over here or was that where I came from? No, I think that's where I came from. Ah, damn it, looking around like this. Difficult things, difficult. Here we go. So our really overused events. Ah, okay, so that's why. I mean, I guess, but they wouldn't be overused without a reason, right? I mean, it's nice atmosphere, you know? But I mean, I also kind of get why you would hate yourself for using something that's kind of overused, as you put it. I guess it's understandable reasoning. Still, I didn't mind them. In fact, I liked it. But again, what does that matter when it's when it's in basically every mod? Then it's not too unique, I guess. Is that stupid stuff? That's what that is. Right, and then it's in here. If only they didn't get rid of the portals, then I would have made it back here much easier. Okay, we're back, Halfdan. You still alive? You still alive or you dead? I shall investigate.
So, that's it, right? The device is fully shut down?
We're investigating. A body has been discovered.
The burning sensation has indeed stopped.
Okay, so everyone's fine.
Managed to stop the Abyss Order's plan?
But Halfdan.
Let me check.
Dane must be really upset.
I'd imagine so. Maybe.
Of all the ways to be reunited with one of his former comrades after so long, this is rough.
Let's go.
Oh, another cutscene? Wait, is he gonna move? No. Oh.
Light.
Oh, that's him.
Apologies,
You gonna talk?
Captain Dainsliff, Twilight Sword. Back then, I failed you and failed to protect our people.
No. For 500 years, you have faithfully done your duty. To this day, I am proud of you all.
Conria didn't fall, did it? Since you're still here.
I kind of did, but...
Correct.
Okay, I guess. If that helps you rest in peace, then so be it.
So, no need to revive the homeland.
Huh.
That was Halfdan's soul.
Literally says, hang on, literally says Mordo stop using lamp lights, it's overused and not fun anymore. I mean, I guess I kind of get it then. If it literally says that, yeah, okay, I guess. Kind of sad though, after all, as I said, it is pretty fun, but yeah, if it's too overused eventually, it's not gonna be that amazing anymore. And I guess it is. Maybe I just haven't played too many mods that feature that.
More than one kind of strange power exists here. Souls are no strange sight under the circumstances. Still, if you intend to venture deeper in and continue your investigation, you ought to be careful.
Careful? No, me?
You bet. We'll be super careful. Oh, but Dane, does this mean you're not coming with us?
Apparently not.
That device took a severe toll on me. It will take me some time to recover.
Oh, right. Well, actually, Paimon already knew that. You've clearly been pushing through the pain this whole time. You've earned a good rest, Dane. Oh, you should take a vacation.
I don't think he does such things as vacations.
The very notion.
Yeah.
This word has no business being in my vocabulary. There are more important things that demand my attention. The Loom of Fate operation is still underway.
Then you should get on
I
that.
suspect that these amplification devices are connected to that plan.
Well, I will be on the lookout in that case.
Thank you for understanding.
Of course I
only
understand.
hope that next time we meet, you know whose side you're on.
I understand everything perfectly, always.
He sure knows how to hold a grudge. Saving that snide remark right until the end. Well, shame that we didn't get to see your sister again. But at least we learned some useful info, huh?
I guess we did.
As long as you keep pressing on with your journey, you guys will definitely meet again. And everything will be back to normal. Right?
That's optimistic thinking, but sure.
The real reason we came here was to investigate what was going on with the hill trolls, wasn't it?
Well, we've kind of found out.
Probably seen enough to report back to the miner now. But, how are we going to explain it to him? This is all way too complicated for regular people to understand.
We'll figure something out.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the commission when we're done here.
So, I guess we are kind of done here then. Quest completed! And that was it. Now we can do this new story quest, which, again, I wasn't aware would be dropping today. So, let's check this out. And since it's a story quest, I have a sneaking suspicion it's also gonna be voiced. In which case I will likely do this on stream. But we have almost an entire stream dedicated to purely this quest line, so I think we should be good to go. Alright, Catherine. What have you got for me?
Hi, Catherine. We heard that you have a new commission for us.
That's correct. There's a requester who has submitted a designated commission for the two of you.
Oh?
Designated commission? Sounds like it must be pretty important. What kind of task is it exactly?
There's no need to worry. This commission is not dangerous
A
by any means.
not dangerous commission for me?
Inazuma will soon be holding a major festival, the magnificent Irodori Festival.
Yeah, but why no danger?
A festival! Oh, come to think of it, we haven't attended a festival in Inazuma for a while.
Yeah, but if it's a request for me, it
National
must be
Commission and
dangerous.
Lady Ai are responsible for all the festival preparations. The one who has requested your help is none other than Lady Ai herself.
Oh, so it's her commission. In that case, maybe I should be worried after all. This might very easily go off track.
You know Miko. She always has some unusual ideas in her head. You can bet a festival planned by her is gonna be one to remember.
Probably
Let's go to
so.
Grand Narukami Shrine and see what she needs us to do.
Awkward
Lady
pause.
Ai is currently at Yae Publishing House in Hanamizaka, so there is no need to go all the way to the shrine. In fact, she has instructed me to have you directly meet with her there.
Oh,
Well,
okay
that's
then.
convenient enough. Let's go then.
I mean, the shrine would have been just as convenient, you know, considering I can teleport. But I guess that's not what we'll be doing right now. I guess we will be walking. Which I guess is fine by me. I don't do a lot of walking anyway, right? There she is. A lot of people are there too. So, what's up? How can I be of service?
How are things coming along?
All the books and commission prints for Yae Publishing House were bound and sent out yesterday afternoon, Lady Ai.
Very good. And Murata?
We have already received word from Apekusu and Sailing Breeze that the materials are all in place for Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power and Pretty Please Kitsune Guji.
Wow.
Well done. And what about you, Onodera?
Nothing? Nothing.
Ahem.
Whoa!
Onodera?
Right up in his face.
Yes, Lady Ai. Everything is ready for the new issue release party.
You are the one who organized the plans for this release party. In other words, you are the team's fearless leader now. So please, show some confidence. Besides, there's no need to be nervous. This project is destined for success. I feel quite optimistic about it. I
Well,
shall specially grant you leave for the next couple of days, Onodera. Please take the opportunity to have a good rest. After all, you will be very busy on the day of the release party.
I'd imagine
Lady
so.
Ai. Thank you very much.
And she's very generous too, apparently. So, how do I help, though?
All right then. Is everyone clear about their assignments? Good. We are running out of
Well, I was
time,
going
so
to
let's get moving. Chop chop.
Welcome here for the points. Welcome here for the points. I am Goat.
Hello, little ones. I take it you have received my commission.
Also, we have indeed received a commission.
Organizer you are! It's nearly time for the festival and you're still over here ramping things up for your light novel business!
Of course.
Getting back to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Why would she?
You weren't thinking of dumping all the festival preparations on us, were you?
Huh.
If so, then you can forget it! Paimon won't accept such a commission!
Yeah, forget it, apparently. I guess we're just... okay, we're not doing story quest over. This is it. Slept 7 hours these past days and yeah, you definitely need to catch up on sleep then. You definitely need to catch up on sleep. Definitely. Desperately. Also, hello. First Amazon package arrived today. Got a Lego set of Star Wars figure with some... Huh. I see, I see. First package of multiple. I'll be looking forward to all this stuff. I'm still looking forward to finally getting into the new Lego Star Wars game. I haven't bought it yet. I really need to get into that soon. I really need to purchase that soonish because I'm really looking forward to playing it. I won't stream it. That's one thing I can say, but you already know I'm gonna play the hell out of it, right? I mean, the Lego Star Wars games, as I said multiple times in the past, they were a big part of my childhood, so I cannot not get into this. Also, before I even start anything, the first thing I do once I get the game is go into the settings and figure out how to turn on mumble mode. Because that, as I said multiple times in the past, mumble mode was my deciding factor for whether or not I should buy the game. Without mumble mode, it's just not worth it. Let's forget this commission. You're a big kid now. Yes, very big. Big.
My, such harsh words. It hurts to hear that kind of talk from you two. But as you can clearly see, I'm here working like a dog for the festival. Yet you say I'm not doing my job.
Well.
Let me ask you, little ones. Whoever said that the festival must involve the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Huh? But isn't that a given? This is Inazuma after all.
So?
Yes, that is true. But now that the Sokoku decree has been lifted, Inazuma is no longer the same nation that once resisted change tooth and nail. Therefore, rather than sticking to the same old traditional festival, the Yashiro Commission and I have decided to shake things up a little. This time, we'll be holding an international cultural festival, distinctly Inazuman, but with a unique twist.
Oh my god, I think there's one thing I heard. Which is weird because according to the storyline in the Chasm, Klee is under house arrest currently. But I think I heard that Klee would be coming to Inazuma for this for a festival. And if that is the case, you know it's gonna be hype. Also, Klee being under house arrest made very little sense, considering I had her on my team during the exact quest line where they said, yeah, she couldn't come because she's under house arrest. It's just how it works. International Cultural Festival, huh? Going to commit war crimes of Lego. You can try.
I suppose I should start by telling you the origins of the Iridori Festival.
Okay, story time.
Legend has it that there were 5 poets in ancient Inazuma who were supremely gifted in singing and writing poetry. They are known as the 5 Chasm. Every year, one of the 5 would present a collection of the group's poems to the shogun for review, which would then spark culture discussions regarding those works. Thanks to them, Inazuma's culture blossomed and gained great influence at that time. As time passed, people began creating various tales based on the 5 Chasm. The Iridori Festival was also developed as a result to show appreciation for their works, which so greatly enriched our lives.
Sounds like a festival that's really rooted in culture.
And now we're changing things up, apparently.
Indeed. To describe it in the words of the ancients, it'd be refined elegance. Unfortunately, with the flow of time, people have gradually forgotten about the 5 Chasm and the festival.
Ouch.
Which is precisely why I've decided to revive the Iridori Festival
by... Go on.
Holding a cultural convention featuring light novels.
Why featuring light novels, though?
Wait a minute. Light novels?
I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just curious why is featuring light novels such a big thing in your version of the festival? Is it just because, you know, yeah, publishing house, you can get some marketing out of this, or is there actually something more behind it? Huh? What about all that refined, elegant stuff you just said? Hey, don't criticize light novels. They can be refined. Tired to write with different words. Sad. Skill issue. Of course it's a skill issue. I may have an idea how to make a printer of Lego. Not very effective though. Still pretty nice that you have an idea to do that at all.
Please stop looking at me with those baffled expressions. In ancient times, poetry was all the rage. But nowadays, the entertainment format of choice is light novels. The important thing is not the format, but the creative work itself. It is impossible to come up with anything fresh if you're stuck using some rigid format of the past.
You're calling poetry a rigid format of the past?
I think that the concept of focusing on the now perfectly suits the current Inazuma.
That may be true, but poetry is still present in modern day culture, you know.
Introduce Inazuma to Ultivat through light novels. As they say, it's 2 birds with 1 stone.
Sounds like a whole lot of thinly veiled self-justifications. Ah, yes.
Whoa, that was close. Paimon was nearly carried away by Miko's persuasive tongue.
I mean, she do have a point, though.
Miko, you can't fool us. We know you by now. This is all definitely stemming from your own personal interests.
Hey, just so happens that personal interests play into everything, kind of, maybe.
Had no part to play in this. However, regardless of whether it's light novels or a festival, catching people's attention with a fresh concept is the essence here. Well, what do you say? Aren't you two even a little curious about what interesting things you might see at the festival?
Maybe a little. Oh, alright, Paimon's super curious now.
Come, let's pay a visit to the venue in Rito together. I promise that it will give you a whole new perspective on the festival. There we'll meet a special someone who will tell you more about your taste.
A special someone? Who might that be? Who might that special someone be? Spring handle and have something pushed down like a column of ink. Be easily removable. Or the more realistic version. Make the things move and paper stay still. That would work.
The same as I remember.
We're rambling again.
But where are those who share the memory?
Yes, where are those who share the memory? Well, we're going to Rito apparently. Oh, this is gonna be where we're gonna be running into what was her name? The fireworks girl. Damn it, why can't I? Yoimiya, right? Was it Yoimiya? I think we likely will interact with Yoimiya here. Fireworks for the festival
During
makes
the Iridori
sense.
Festival, the area around the Outlander Affairs Agency will become the main exhibition space for light novels.
But we could also run into Klee soon, because again, I've heard she might appear in this, but I'm not entirely confident.
Once things are in full swing, not only will there be lots of official and fan-created work on display, there'll also
there'll be fanfics.
giveaways, prizes, and new release parties. This small plaza in front of the International Trade Association will be called the Five Kasen Plaza during the festival, and nearby shops will be selling special light novel merchandise. You certainly won't want to miss out.
But what if I do want to miss out?
How should Paimon put this? It's definitely not your typical festival, but it sure looks like it'll be quite the party.
Yeah, it's like a light novel paradise, apparently.
Miko, what are these blank boards in the center of the plaza?
Yes, those are...
Those are? Awkward pause?
Ah, Lady I did mention
Oh!
that there would be some reliable
Ayato.
helpers coming to assist with the festivities. It appears she meant you two. At last we meet again, Traveler and Paimon.
Indeed.
Tell me, how are you faring recently?
Much better now that I've met you again.
Oh, it's Ayato! Wow, so even a busy guy like yourself is here to attend the Iridori Festival.
Preparing festivals falls under the Yashiro Commission's scope of responsibilities. Seeing as Lady Yae has poured her heart and soul into the preparations, I'm obliged to be equally dedicated.
Come now, Ayato. We're not strangers here. There's no need to sound so formal.
But,
We were just
you know,
about to discuss the boards
it's all
over
about
here.
respect.
They're related to our little helper's tasks, so I'll let you give them a detailed rundown.
Certainly. I assume you two already know that the Iridori Festival originated from the Five Kasen.
Yes, we were just told about
These
that.
5 boards are here for painting their portraits.
Oh.
This Iridori Festival is not only the first major festival to be held in Inazuma since the lifting of the Sakoku Decree, it is also an event deeply rooted in culture and the arts. Therefore, the Yashiro Commission has personally invited several cultural celebrities from other nations.
Oh.
For example, the artist we have invited to paint these portraits hails from the distant land of Mondstadt. The Yashiro Commission
who's gonna be
arranged
painting?
accommodations and food in Inazuma for each of the distinguished guests.
I know who's gonna be painting.
We fear that staying in a foreign land may feel a little uncomfortable.
Albedo's gonna be doing
which
the
is
painting.
precisely why it would be ideal to have someone familiar with both Inazuma and other nations of Teyvat to serve as a guide for our guests.
I can definitely be a guide. That much should be simple. Okay, so we know Albedo is gonna be coming from Mondstadt to paint the pictures, because if you think people in Mondstadt who can paint, Albedo should be your number one choice. Not only can he paint, but he can also bring paintings to life, which is slightly worrying, but let's not worry about that for now. So this is our commission then.
I knew you would catch on. It is our hope that you would be able to guide the guests from the harbor to their residence at the International Trade Association, while providing any necessary assistance along the way. This arrival schedule includes the details of the ships on which the guests will be arriving. All you simply have to do is go to the docks at the indicated times.
Okay, that's a big list. 2 days before the festival, ship and guest, large passenger ship, bards from Mondstadt, a guest painter, Calix and his dependent. So Venti is also gonna be coming then. Okay. Venti and Albedo. I heard Klee would be here, but I don't see her name listed here. Maybe she's gonna come later. Second day, ship and guest, large passenger ship, calligrapher, painters from Liyue. Okay, in Liyue I don't know anyone specifically who's known for painting. Theater Mechanicus players. And a guest writer. Okay. Large cargo ship, stop over 1 person. Maybe that's gonna be Klee, I don't know. A day following the release event, ship and guest, small passenger ship, 2 persons. Huh. How would the one where the paper stays still work? You rotate the handle, one tick, make it stop. Clock hand moving, then press down the template you created. The printer would be black and white. There will be a Lego thing pushed down paper. I really thought how to make a Lego printer. Just need more Legos. I mean, hey, Once you're ready to make one, go ahead and do it.
It's settled then. My, look at the time. I have to meet with my editors, so I must be going now.
Yeah, of
During the
course.
festival, most of the Yai Publishing House's editors will be staying near the Outlander Affairs Agency. If you run into any problems, you may find them there.
This festival requires the full cooperation of the Tri-Commission, and there are still many minor details which require my attention, so I must excuse myself for now.
We got this.
I'll leave the guests in your hands.
We got this. We're gonna be the best tour guide ever.
Ships are on the timetable that Ayato gave us. Let's take a closer look and be sure to pick up the passengers according to the times written on it.
Alright, wait until the following day, 6 to 8. Got it. It has to be over here somewhere. Probably right next to the teleport point. I probably could have teleported in that case, but I already started walking. Okay, 6 to 8 it says. Then let's just jump forward in time, shall we? I mean, I was already in that time frame, but I, again, have to wait until the next day, apparently. Figure out how to move the Lego. Coloring the paper. I'm sure there's a lot of things you can do. With all the, you know, with all the mechanical things. Alright. We're here.
According to the arrival schedule, there will be a ship arriving from Mondstadt today. The artists for the 5 Chasm portraits should be on board.
If it's not Albedo, I'm gonna be confused.
Soon, so let's head down to the dock.
I'm already there, Paimon. 10 steps ahead of ya. I was already waiting at the docks. It has to be Albedo, right? There's no way it's not Albedo.
Hello, you must be here to take part in the Iridori Festival. We're the festival guides, and we'll show you around.
You're not Albedo. You're just a random NPC. Also, how many Lego spaces do we want? One color space can either be 1 or 2 or 4 Legos or even 8. Well, depends. If you go smaller space, you could probably do more detailed stuff, but if you go bigger, then it could probably, you know, more easily cover more area. Up to you, probably. Or maybe you could make it like interchangeable, like make it so it's detachable and you can put a different one on there depending on what it needs to do. I don't know. Would that not necessarily complicate things?
Yes, that's right. We are bards from Mondstadt.
Oh, so where's the painter?
Word has it that Inazuma has undergone many changes of late. We hope to find fresh inspiration here.
Also, if we're talking bards, shouldn't Venti also be here? More things to move the harder, I guess. Paimon, what's wrong?
Bards, aren't they? Well, where's Tonga's bard then?
You were thinking the same thing, huh?
Strange. He's pretty famous in Mondstadt. Do you think he didn't receive an invitation?
Maybe even if he was invited, there's still a chance he wouldn't show. I mean, after all, despite losing his Gnosis, he's still the Archon of Mondstadt, so maybe he just doesn't want to leave.
Huh? Why's that?
Well, you know, Venti's a...
Oh, Paimon sees what you're getting at. Even though Venti no longer rules over Mondstadt, he's still an Archon.
Yes. But apparently...
He came rushing to Inazuma at the first mention of a festival. Not only would it seem a little...
She's here!
It would also sort of be shameless of him, too.
Klee is here!
Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon!
Klee is here, let's go! We're happy now.
Were you also invited to the Iridori Festival?
No, Albedo's the one who received
And there's the painter.
But because everyone in the Knights of Favonius has been really busy these days, Albedo arranged for someone here to issue me a dependent pass.
Greetings, Traveler and Paimon. After hearing that Inazuma was making preparations for the Irodori Festival...
Painter. Wow.
I predicted that I might run into you here.
Ha! Paimon knew it! Albedo's the one they've invited to paint the 5 Kasen!
I mean, it should have been obvious, kind of, if you think about it a bit.
Just so you're aware, I'll be using my pen name in Inazuma. Calx.
Calx, okay.
By the way, do you know where the International Trade Association is? I'll be meeting with the editorial director of the Yai Publishing House there.
Well, we're here tour guides, so don't worry.
The National Trade Association is where you'll be staying in Inazuma. We'll be heading there too.
Great. Let's get going then.
Ah, Klee. Klee. There we go. Oh, it's only appropriate that I play as Klee now. In fact, I'll go by foot. I won't teleport. Klee and Inazuma, time to blow everything up. There's also a fishing spot here somewhere if I remember correctly, but I'm not here to fish right now. Even though Klee would enjoy some fish blasting. But, again, that's not what we're here for. Good, we're here. We have arrived.
Wow, it's so beautiful here! So many things I've never seen before.
Slow down, Klee. Please be careful not to bump into others.
Or blow anyone up. On purpose or accidentally.
About Inazuma during the trip was probably not the best idea. As a result, she could hardly sleep all the way here. It appears she's even more excited now that we've arrived.
Got any other Lego idea? I require more. I can't think of being able to move pieces while being able to push them around. Back up and making them detachable. So, another idea other than a printer, you mean? Other than a printer. Something that's probably... Good idea for for a Lego set that moves around but isn't a printer. Maybe... Well, that's gonna be more complicated, but maybe like... The question is how you'd be able to do that, but maybe like a coin sorting machine or something along those lines? I'm sure that would be doable. A man has fallen into a printer in Lego City, yes. Also, yeah, this is how kids are.
Strange. It seems that the editorial director, Mr. Hiroyama, isn't here yet. I'm certain he said that he'd be sure to arrive before me. This might be a problem.
Also, a coin sorting machine doesn't probably even need to be automated. You just need a bunch of holes of varying sizes. The coin's gonna roll over that and eventually drop into the one it fits in. I don't know. Hey! What hey? What up? What's wrong? As I can also say in here, what's wrong?
Well, Mr. Hiroyama was supposed to meet with me and give me some reference materials about the 5 Kasen today. That way, I could better visualize the content for my paintings.
You mean you had no idea what you'd be painting before you arrived in Inazuma?
And there she runs.
I only know of the 5 Kasen by name. Because of the sheer age of the tale, very little has been passed down to this day. So Mr. Hiroyama decided to help me collect some more information. I'm the type of painter who can complete a painting quickly as long as I'm inspired. So I agreed on only receiving the details today.
Yeah, I know a man has fallen into the river in Lego City, I am aware.
According to the festival plans, the portraits will be revealed one at a time throughout the various stages of the Irodori Festival. The first one, depicting Suiko, will need to be done before the festival's official opening ceremony, which is the day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow? Then you're already running out of time!
There's no need to panic.
Hello, Klee.
When I was working on light novel illustrations, because the manuscripts are shipped by boat, things were always tight and finished at the last minute. Just last month, to ensure the latest book of A Legend of Sword would be finished for the Irodori Festival,
A Legend of Sword.
Chapter's illustrations the same day I received the manuscript.
Interesting name.
I heard that my illustrations were sent to print as soon as they arrived in Inazuma. I still don't know how well they turned out.
Well, knowing that you painted them probably very well.
Sure, she should feel sympathetic for your working conditions or compliment you on your artistic genius.
Probably both.
I would still prefer to receive any possible reference materials in advance, so that I can be better prepared.
That he has fallen inside a man in the river. Ooh. That is weird. Helicopter the build, rescued and the start. Yes. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today I am streaming, in fact, despite the fact that it didn't work yesterday. Today it is working. Still can't believe that updating to the newest Streamlabs version completely screwed up my my ability to stream. But thankfully downgrades are possible. Otherwise, again, I don't know if today's stream could have happened. Yeah, backwards of hay. As in backwards hay, yeah. Speaking of which, Miko did mention stuff.
The editors of the Yai Publishing House will all be around the Outlander Affairs Agency these next few days. Who knows? Maybe Mr. Hirayama's over there too. We'll take you over there to see if we can find him, Albedo.
Look at Klee!
It's worth a try. Klee, you haven't slept for a while now. Please stay at our residence in the International Trade Association and get some rest. We will be back soon.
Okie dokie. Don't worry, Albedo. I'll be on my best behavior.
Disappearance? Are we talking... There was an update for the Versus Miku mod, right? But I remember the original version, I still can't even beat the song. I still can't even beat the song in the original version. Never mind getting it down to 1 miss or something. Okie dokie, oh no, not again. Why did I say okie dokie? Third second achieved? Oh, on the animation, you mean? Progress is progress. How are you feeling, by the way?
The moment we need to contact Onodera is when he's on special leave.
I hope you're feeling a little bit more healthy now as well. Otherwise, again, forcing yourself to keep working on projects is gonna be a lot of suffering. I know. I can't beat an because you can't click 2 different hours in a short amount of time. Yeah. Okay. So that's that's probably why I kept dying on the original version. I surely should look into getting the update, and that way I can finally beat versus Hatsune Miku. Would be nice if I could finally do it.
Kuroda and I will go back to Inazuma City for an emergency printing run. The demand for this book is so high, though. Even with the emergency prints, it still might not be enough.
Despite everything, we're still lucky that we found out today. If this had happened a few days later, then we'd really be in boiling water. Hey, do you think that suspicious guy they found in the warehouse has anything to do with this?
Well, the editorial director is
something to look into here, huh?
Investigate the situation as we speak.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's going on here?
Something for us to handle.
Hey, traveler. Don't worry. It's nothing, just an internal issue. That's all. How can I help you?
I'm looking for the editorial director.
You can help us by letting us help you.
Does anyone know where he is now?
Mr. Hirayama is currently at the warehouse down by the harbor.
Well, we just came from the harbor.
Second, Murata. Excuse me, but you must be Calx, the one who was invited to paint the 5 Kasen for the festival?
Yes, that's me.
My name is Kuroda. You must be inquiring about information regarding the 5 Kasen.
That would be the case.
But please, make yourself comfortable at the International Trade Association, and I will let Mr. Hirayama know to send you the materials right away.
Oh, no need. You guys look super busy, so we can go find him ourselves.
Well, we got this.
About that.
About that?
Excuse me, but is there something wrong with the latest volume of A Legend of Sword?
Huh? How did you know?
I mean, we were kind of listening in before we arrived.
Since you were all aware that Mr. Hirayama needed to send me some supporting materials, that means the editorial director didn't forget about it. Instead, something urgent must have cropped up. To add to that, despite being aware that I am Calx, you were still unwilling to let me go to Mr. Hirayama directly. After considering these factors, the only reason you would try to stall me is if something happened to A Legend of Sword, which I did the illustrations for.
Well, they did say that stuff, you know.
I'm very sorry. The situation is just as you said, Calx. I suppose it doesn't hurt to tell you now.
Well then, go into detail, come on.
Someone spotted a suspicious
We got this
outlander
3 words,
sneaking
except
around
before disaster,
inside
yes.
Iridori Festival warehouse down by the docks. So they promptly alerted the Tenryou Commission. The Tenryou Commission was concerned about potential cargo theft, so they contacted everyone who was renting space in the warehouse. It was then that we realized that the latest copies of A Legend of Sword had suddenly gone missing.
So those were stolen for whatever reason. Why?
Not so loud.
Who would steal those specifically?
Not only is this book an eagerly anticipated release in the last phase of the Iridori Festival, but the author, Chinyu, will be personally attending the release party as well.
Because of the dire situation, Mr. Hirayama immediately hurried to the warehouse to determine whether the theft was related to that suspicious outlander.
I see. It would be a great misfortune if A Legend of Sword would not be released on schedule. And quite a disappointment for Chinyu as well.
So what do we do?
If
Look
Mr.
into it, of
Hirayama
course.
has gone to the warehouse at the docks, then I'll go down to see if I can be of any help.
I'll come too.
The author of A Legend of Sword is Jayu. Sounds familiar. Hey, isn't that Xingqiu's pen name?
I think so.
Do you know him?
We've met on a couple of occasions. Also, let me quickly go back to chat. The coin sorting machine could have a counting thing, so it would have more mechanisms inside. Hey! Really starting to think now. Also, let me check that. Almost cured, we'll get the blood through and I'll be right as rain. Well, I'm glad to know you're getting better, I guess. But yeah, that is progress. Progress is progress. And progress on the animation as well. Paimon say hey. Paimon does say hey a lot. I mean, it's Paimon.
Xingqiu would definitely be upset if he discovers his books are missing. Let's accompany Albedo to the warehouse too.
Well, time to move again. Warehouse, huh? Back to the docks we go. Go back to whence we came. Oh, there... So Venti is here. Did I see that correctly? Did I see that correctly? I just saw it for a second, but was that Venti? It is. So Venti's here too.
Huh? It's you. Why are you here?
Said with such hatred.
The Tenryou Commission, of course. Is that surprising?
No, not you, the other one.
Paimon wasn't talking about you. So, Tone Deaf Bard. The suspicious outlander in the warehouse wouldn't happen to be you, would it?
Oh.
Considering the evidence, it appears that the suspicious outlander is indeed me.
So you stole the books.
I told you, you are a suspect. Before your allegations of theft and illegal entry as a stowaway are cleared, you are to remain silent. Don't make me say it again.
Oh.
Paimon,
She's sus, no Venti is sus.
Proclaimed bard from Mondstadt?
He is sus, he is very sus. Venti, the one to the right, the one in green, is a he. That's a dude. But yes, Turtle Wall. Indeed. But Venti is indeed very sus. Yeah, no. Again, the English voice actors for this game, a lot of them have played Among Us together. Including Venti's voice actress. And Paimon's. And of course the main characters, both of them. Yeah, watching those guys play and actually Albedo was part of it too, Albedo's voice actor. Watching all of them play Among Us together is a treat, let me just say that. Ah, yes. Well, I can't say he's a complete stranger. Yes, this dude has a voice actress. Nothing too weird here. Speaking of progress, how are your plans going? You mean the changes on that one poem? I have started working on it, and I think there are like 2 or 3 changes that I still have to work in, but those changes that are missing are changes that span over the entirety of it. So even though it's just 2 or 3 bullet points on my list, those are bullet points that have to be integrated in multiple spots in the poem, so yeah. But other than that, I have made good progress. Just gotta find another good moment to sit back down. There's quite a few very feminine boys in this game. Yeah. I guess, yeah. True. Yeah. Oh no, the quotes are returning. I will progress.
Listen, Sarah. Knowing him, it's safe to say that he wasn't behind the theft. But what's this about being a stowaway?
Although he claims to be a special guest for the Iridori Festival, he's failed to present his invitation letter. Therefore, we can only suspect that he might have entered the country illegally. And just
Of course I'm afraid of what I've done.
We caught him in a dandelion wine crate near the Sailing Breeze.
Of course. Of course. Out of all the places you could discover him, of course, it's alcohol related. Venti, why? Could we ask him a few questions? And I'm here to help remember everything he's done. Everything, oh no.
If it would help shed any light on the situation, then please, be my guest.
Oh, Venti! You didn't really come here illegally, did you?
Maybe.
Ouch, your words wound me. We've been apart for so long, and the moment we meet again, all I'm greeted with is grilling questions and suspicious glares. You arrived in Inazuma via similar means, or so I heard.
Kind of, maybe.
Should be more understanding, don't you think?
But I'm a hero.
Similar means?
Immediately like, no, we did not, no. Venti, how dare you bring this up? How dare you bring this up right now? We finally, it took us long enough to no longer be wanted criminals. Now we finally got out of the wanted criminal thingamajig. And now you bring up that we arrived here illegally. How dare you get us back into trouble after all this time? This is not nice. In fact, Venti also got us in trouble back in Mondstadt because he ordered us to steal the Holy Lyre. And after that, there were wanted posters out for us for a while. So yeah, Venti's getting us into trouble. And again, by the way, let me reiterate the fact, this again. In every single nation we've been so far, we were a wanted criminal at some point or another. Ain't that lovely? We can just never abide by the law, can we? I'm curious to see if Sumeru's gonna be any different. Well, let's not bring up the past now.
I merely jest. Fear not, for the person who sent me the invitation is none other than Kamisato Ayato of Yashiro Commission. It's unlikely that someone acquainted with the likes of him would ever be here illegally, right?
But why weren't you on the same ship as the other bards?
Well,
did you miss your ride?
Invitation letter, I couldn't help but want to come to Inazuma a little early.
Wow.
Then that I happened upon a cargo ship bound for Inazuma transporting dandelion wine. So, naturally, I decided to set sail with them.
Wow.
Once aboard, I found the captain to be a kindred spirit, and I was treated to an abundance of fine liquor.
You sure you didn't just drink it without permission?
I must have fallen asleep in the cargo crate while carefully comparing the tastes of dandelion wine and Inazuman sake.
Of course, yeah.
I found myself in this warehouse with a Tenryou Commission general glaring at me from atop the grate.
Coming from Venti, this story is quite believable, but it still feels a bit...
shameless, childish, a little bit of both. Absolutely stupid.
I'm the owner of the stolen goods from the IA publishing house, and there are some questions I would like to ask you. Based on what you just said, it seems you've been in the warehouse for some time now. If that's the case, did you happen to hear anything unusual?
Actually,
anything
I did
unusual?
hear
What do you
some
mean?
faint footsteps around me a couple of times, but I didn't consider the sound anything out of the ordinary.
But if you clearly heard something, why didn't you feel it was unusual?
Oh, I seem to understand now.
Huh? What did you notice, Albedo?
when it comes to burglars, they are generally associated with prying or rummaging through things.
Yes.
What Venti means is that he did not hear anything unusual like that. As for the sound of footsteps, because this is a warehouse where many goods are coming in and out each day, it is quite normal for people to be walking.
It was the Abyss. They used a portal. There, solved it.
If that's the case, then we're back to square one regarding the stolen books.
No, not quite. From the facts that have been presented to us, we can draw at least 3 conclusions now.
Oh?
First, whoever took the novels is not a spur-of-the-moment burglar. They had their sights on the books from the very beginning. Second, the culprit was very familiar with the warehouse, and might even have a key.
And third? There must be more than one criminal involved, apparently. It's the quest where you get on a boat and go off and on. Depends on when that quest came out, because this quest came out, like, I think yesterday? This quest came out about yesterday, so I doubt it's the same, unless it is, in which case you might have spoiled some stuff. But I think what you're talking about is something back in Liyue Harbor. We're in Inazuma currently. But I think you're talking about the ship in Liyue. Go to... Go to Blue Man's Discord server. X. Or go to Blue Man's Discord server X. Yeah, apparently I didn't need that. Because last time I remember you, yeah. Yeah, I was the delivery boy.
I knew you'd catch on, Traveler. One person couldn't possibly transport so many heavy books in such a short window of time. It must have been a team effort. It goes without saying that Venti clearly does not match up with our culprits.
Yeah, because Venti's an idiot.
I agree with your reasoning. Mr. Hirayama, the Tenryou Commission will continue by investigating the warehouse staff. If you come across any further clues, please notify us immediately.
Yes, understood. I'll leave it to you then.
I suppose I'm free as a bird then.
You think?
Not so fast. Even though we've cleared the theft allegations, we still haven't ascertained whether your arrival in Inazuma...
Tree is red, the tree is sus, very sus.
Aw, 'tis a shame. I thought surely after my honest account you might let me off the hook.
Sara's quite
wow.
a ridiculous one. So, where's your invitation letter, Venti?
You must have one, right?
Yes, the invitation letter. I'm truly sorry.
Tenandayo.
Can't seem to remember where I may have put it.
How could you lose something so important?
You want a demonstration?
Mistaken. I was well aware of how important it was. But I didn't bring any luggage with me, and the letter was too big to fit in my pocket. So I kept it in my hand the whole trip. Strange. Though I had a little too much to drink, I know that I kept it in a secure place. I even recall being most pleased at coming up with a good idea at the time.
If you were holding the invitation in your hand the whole time, then why did you put it down?
Because he's an idiot.
To properly compare the taste of Mondstadt wine and Inazuman sake, I had to hold a glass in each hand.
Or a bottle.
Hold the invitation and a glass at the same time. But surely I wouldn't put it in just any random place. It could easily be misplaced.
In which case, I believe there's only one place it could be. Have you figured it out, Traveler?
Huh? You're
We have?
Paimon. Do you two already know where the invitation letter is?
Did he just put it in his pocket or something? His hat? Maybe his hat. Cape doesn't make too much sense, so probably either hat or shoe. I'm guessing hat. But yeah, you are getting closer and closer to getting to that goal. I don't think it's entirely out of your reach. I think this goal might be reached by the end of the month, definitely. Gift code, the map for delivery. Yeah, that's what you do. Give me the map. And honestly, it's nice having... I appreciate having the map too, even though I already got every ending. It's nice to have everything so nicely laid out, you know? But yeah, you are getting closer and closer to everything. But I'm gonna assume his hat.
Ah, yes. I remember now. help me find it?
Venti finds the invitation letter stuffed under his hat.
This is indeed an invitation letter issued by the Yashiro Commission. Now that we've confirmed this guest's identity, I have no further questions.
Oh.
However, starting tonight, I would advise you to stay at the International Trade Association. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving now.
And I'll be doing my own investigating, apparently. Probably. Most likely.
Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Hirayama about Albedo's reference materials.
Haha. Yes. Why is autoplay off now?
Mr. Hirayama,
leave it on, please.
I'm Calx. We had originally arranged to meet today.
Ah, yes, so you are Calx. I'm very sorry that you've arrived in Inazuma only to find such a mess. These are the materials regarding the 5 Chasm. All the information that we could find is compiled here.
Hmm. Oh, that's a lot. Let's read it real quick. About the 5 Chasm. Long ago, there were 5 legendary poets in Inazuma. Supremely gifted in music and writing, they were honored as the 5 Chasm, meaning 5 fairies of sing and poetry. It is said that the shogun loved their works profoundly, and that every year one of them would go to the Tenshikaku and present their new poetry collection for the shogun's perusal. The 5 Chasm are known as Saiko, Aoi no Okina, Akahito, Sumizome, and Kuronushi, respectively. But their real names were lost in history. According to a widely accepted theory, tales of the 5 Chasm had once been repeatedly adapted and performed on stage, with the 5 characters each dressed in distinct color: green, blue, red, white, and black. Over time, theatergoers started referring to them by these colors, hence the names we see today. Still, there exist other theories. For instance, some believe Suiku was named after his dwelling, a thatched cottage called Suiku Hut. Some also say that the Aka in Akahito was derived from the poet's habit of marking his words with a scarlet red seal. Have you bloody seen the Wikia map? It's a stroke. Have I bloody seen the map? You mean the map you sent me? Because I have seen it. Of course. About the tales of the 5 Chasm. Everyone in Inazuma knows the tale of the 5 Chasm, and stories featuring them were once all the rage in Inazuma. What is unfortunate, however, is that despite their popularity and abundance at the time, not much detail survived till today. Most were probably lost during the Great Calamity 500 years ago. According to existing literature, during the Golden Age, when many such stories were being created, they usually followed the same set of rules. 4 poems in succession, each telling a fragment of the story from a Chasm's point of view, with the 4 together completing the whole tale. What was curious was that no single chapter seemed to be narrated from Kuronoshi's perspective. 5 Chasm summary. Suiko, a free, sake-loving soul, born into an ordinary family. Some say he got the name Suiko from the Suiko hut, the thatched cottage he lived in. Aoi no Okina, an old man accomplished in chess. In addition to poems, he has also left behind a few novels. Some say he was actually a shogunate official who had not made a name until his senior years. Others say he was not a human, but a very old kitsune in human form. Akahito, a talented swordsman who most likely came from a martial family. Some say his name was derived from his habit of marking his words with a scarlet red seal. Sumizome. She was once a shrine maiden, skilled in floral arts and dancing. Later she became the shogun's personal attendant. Some say she resigned from her position after she became famous and devoted herself to artistic creation. Others say she kept serving the shogun into her old age. Kuronushi. Little is known about him, nor does anyone know who he really is. Maybe this explains the more varied versions of the identity and personality from story to story as compared to the other 4 Kasen. There we go. Quite a lot of text for this one. Hopefully that helps Albedo out.
Yes, it's just as I had suspected. Monikers such as Suiko and Aoi no Okina aren't the real names of the 5 Kasen. Though there were once many stories regarding each of the 5 Kasen, the validity of their contents can no longer be verified in present times. Alas, what a shame.
But nothing we can do about that, right?
At the very least, we know that most of the stories were written according to a similar style, so there is still something we may glean from this.
So, is the info useful for your paintings, Albedo?
To some extent, yes. However, I must admit that it is still lacking and fails to fulfill the most crucial element. Inspiration.
I am sorry that this information is not as exhaustive as you had hoped. However, it is not possible to gather anything more at the moment. Though Lady Yae did say that there are many variations of the story about the 5 Kasen, and everyone has a different story in their heart. So all you need to do is follow through with what's in your own heart, and create something that you yourself find interesting.
His heart.
That does sound
The non-human should listen to his heart.
Thank you, Mr. Hiroyama. No need to worry. I'll find inspiration for the portraits.
Great. I'll leave it to you then, Calx. Oh, and there's one more thing I need to ask of everyone.
Which is?
Tomorrow morning, Mr. Genyu, the author of A Legend of Sword, will be arriving in Inazuma by boat. If you see him, please do not mention the stolen novels for the time being.
Until we solve the mystery. Got it.
Eventually recovered or not, the Yae Publishing House will do its best to ensure that the novel's release is a success.
I get it now.
You have my gratitude. I'll be going then.
See you.
Well, seems there's nothing more we can do here. Let's go.
You got it, Paimon.
Huh? Venti? What are you doing over there? You don't want us to leave you behind, do you?
Traveler, Albedo, would you mind coming over here for a moment? There's something peculiar that I think you should see.
Oh? You found a clue or something? Look on Discord. I don't frequently look on Discord during my streams, but especially today that ain't happening. Because as I said, this is a very, very wacky recording setup for me today. Because again, nothing's working properly for me today. For one, because one, Genshin is already a little bit more annoying to stream anyway. And two, today especially, because none of my hotkeys work, nothing functions properly today. I have to do everything manually when everything comes down to it. And I would really not want to mess with my setup too much, like by opening up anything more than I need to. Because again, Streamlabs updating kind of ruined everything. But probably after the stream. Okay, Venti, what's up? What did you find?
What is it, Venti? A piece of paper?
Indeed. When I awakened to find myself in the warehouse this morning, I discovered this paper in the cargo crate where I was sleeping.
And you didn't bring it up
Before?
before?
I thought it was merely a scrap piece of paper that had fallen into the cargo. After a quick glance, I stuffed it into a place nearby. But on second thought, I think it's worth having you take a look at what's written on it.
Oh? The 5 Kasen Splendor. Suiko. Mine dwelling was far from the wider world. Mine dwelling was far from the wider world, but for my fame my peace was disturbed. In blue-clad I went before the Tenchukaku to present our work, but Aoi's work was missing a page. I knelt and begged for divine wrath to be stilled, and I told what I knew of how it was lost. The previous night I had been drunk, and then a person's shadow had passed me. Some treacherous scoundrel must have stolen the poem, leading to my great loss of face. So there's some kind of poet. There was some kind of poet thief in the past, and I'm guessing now because the light novels are the focus, now they are getting stolen? What?
Let me see. Suiko chapter. Wait a minute. Isn't Suiko the name of one of the 5
Yes, Paimon, yes.
The story told in this poem roughly boils down to Suiko getting tipsy and letting some poems that were meant for the Shogun get stolen. Ah, this story sounds familiar to my ear. Where have I heard
Venti?
Seriously? It's literally the same story you just experienced yesterday!
Oh, indeed it is. Interesting, isn't it?
It almost seems related to the stolen novels. Yes, almost feels related.
Yes, I concur. The person who left this paper could quite possibly be the criminal, or even a witness to the theft.
So what do we do now?
Why leave the paper here in such a fashion? And if the one who left it here was a witness, why didn't they attempt to stop the burglary?
Alright,
Good, you're in the game. Haha, poet, yes.
Meeting together in Inazuma like this is a most rare occasion. Since we've been busy from the start of the day, let us find an inn with good drink to keep our thirst at bay.
Hey! You just sobered up and you're already thinking about more drinks?
Well, that's just Venti being Venti.
Let's not forget that Albedo still has a portrait to complete. We don't have time to be slacking
Well,
around.
Albedo can do that, and we can do everything else.
Let's all go for a drink together. It'll be my treat.
Wait a minute. What about your portrait?
As I mentioned before, I'm the kind of artist who can work quickly once I'm inspired. And now, it seems I've found my source of inspiration. If I use a model as reference for the piece, we must pay him back with the appropriate recompense.
In that case, we'll need to order more dishes.
Well, at least it's Albedo's treat.
One year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the Shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
Nice retelling of the story we just heard.
Albedo. You were able to complete the first portrait before the opening ceremony.
Ha, I wonder who the inspiration was for this image. Who could it have been? I wonder who could the inspiration for this image have been. I can't tell who it could possibly be. I don't see any similarity to someone we might know.
Yes, it really is a sight to behold. Not only does it harken to the traditional style of Inazuma, but it also makes use of modern aesthetics. My figure is particularly striking. Even though I'm sound asleep in the portrait, I still appear as glorious as always.
Hey, don't get too full of yourself, Tone Deaf Bard. You were just a model. The person in the artwork isn't actually you. Well, Albedo, who will be your next portrait?
We shall see.
The next one will be Aoi no Okina of the 5 Kasen.
Albedo, might I suggest waiting a little before starting on the next one?
Oh?
Who knows? You might soon discover another story.
Oh, will we? How would you know that, Venti? How would you know?
The possibility of finding another paper with tales of the 5 Kasen. According to the reference materials I was given, we've only found the first of a total of 4 chapters.
Do you think the mysterious person who left the first paper will strike again?
It could be. It's a possibility.
It certainly is a possibility. Also, there are some points regarding the stories of the 5 Kasen that have left me rather curious. For example, the reference materials make mention of 5 legendary figures, yet all the popular stories only consist of 4 parts.
That is true.
It appears that throughout all the stories, there is never a chapter dedicated to Kuronushi.
Yes, I'm also curious about these stories myself. But who knows? They may merely be akin to the old saying in Mondstadt. Seeds of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time. So for now, we need but just wait patiently.
And by wait, you mean jump forward in time by advancing the clock, right? Right? Oh. Everything the CodeErr Festival has started. Complete what the blue flowers left behind. So what is that? Go to quest. Oh. Oh. Let's check out what that is, shall we? You had my curiosity. Now you have my attention. I mean, this is related to poetry, so I have to check it out, right? Ah, but it isn't voiced. Venti will never wake up if keeps bringing up the criminal record. Yeah, the criminal record is always The problem is we have more of a criminal record than Venti. Again, in Mondstadt we tried to steal the Holy Lyre, and then the knights were after us. In Liyue we ran away from a murder scene, and then all the guards were after us for a while. And in Inazuma we literally joined a rebellion against their god. So naturally, basically, their entire army was after us. Again, hopefully in Sumeru we won't be a criminal for once, but I've noticed a certain trend, okay?
Mister, I see you've been walking back and forth in this area for some time now. I believe you must be someone who appreciates the elegance of the arts. There is a question of elegance that I need your help with. Would you mind lending me your aid?
Yes, what is it?
Though I have only met this man, Len, a bard from Mondstadt over here, we have already become fast friends.
Otimo speaks the truth. We have only known each other for a few days, but I already have the greatest respect for his great learning.
You are too kind, Len. In any case, we have made friends through poetry, and we're taking this opportunity to write a few collaborative works. And since Len has gone through all the effort to come to Inazuma, he really wants to add a bit of that Inazuman flavor to his work.
Indeed, unfortunately, my itinerary has been far too tight. I haven't had time to really go around and see the sights. So, what can I do for you? Write poetry? Maybe?
Friend, the theme of the poem I wish to write is nostalgia. Upon seeing the sights of a distant land, a vagabond cannot help but remember their home. That is why I need to add some things to my poem that symbolize this distant place. Can you help me take a few pictures from which I can draw some inspiration? Inazuma should have a great number of unique sights to see, yes? For example, when you speak of Mondstadt, everyone's mind will turn to dandelions or wintry asters.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Well, in that case, let's take a few pictures of some of Inazuma's regional specialties. That should do it.
Indeed. I would be in your debt if you would. Allow me to also write a copy of my half-done poem manuscript, just for you to use as reference material. As for the number of pictures that I will need, I think 4, each showcasing different contents, will do. I will also pay for any travel fees you may incur in the process.
Well, Code, since Lenny's request seems pretty clear, let's head out right now.
Okay, take pictures of Inazuma regional specialties to get the information. I guess I shall do that. The more material you obtain, the better. Figure out stuff, yeah. Okay. In that case, I'm on it. Let me just quickly go and take a few pictures then. Should be a simple enough quest to do, I think. I can get those red flower thingies over here. I know they're at the beach, I don't know where else they are, so this is where I'm heading. Plus, once I'm at the beach, I can also grab those blue coral thingamajigs, right? Okay, there should be some of those flowers around here somewhere, if I remember correctly. Right? They were growing around this area. Or am I stupid? Were they not growing around here? Can't run off from photo homework, even if it isn't me doing it. Ah, of course. Always gotta take a picture of everything. Hello. What do you want to show me? Oh, over here. Over there. Where'd you go? Don't just disappear on me now. Well, that's rude. Also, I can't find those flowers. I thought they were... Oh, there they are. Found them. Okay, let's go. Take a photo. Let's see if that works. Don't know if I need to save it, but I will just in case. Texture, composition, work. I don't like the sound of work. Do not. Everything that requires effort. Do not like the sound of that. But I guess that makes me the same as everyone else then. Local specialties. I think over here, yeah, the seagrass is definitely a local thing, and there's one of those blue coral thingies. Okay, let's go. Bring out the camera again. Oh, okay, so the previous one definitely didn't count. But this one should count. Wait. Why does it say 0 pictures taken? Why does it say 0 pictures taken? Hello? I even saved it. Do I maybe need to exit out and go back in? Does it count then? Why does it not work? Save video games wonder if they'll ask you to empty the dishwasher. You would know about that, wouldn't you?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I
My
remember.
9-year-old daughter. My 9-year-old daughter can do better. Wow. Well, imagine if people tell you that. It's like the sports teacher always telling you, my grandma can run faster than you. But why does it say 0 pictures taken? I am taking pictures, as you can clearly see. I'm even saving them in my I'm even saving the pictures. How dare you? And now it's not even showing them anymore. I have a strong feeling that this might be stupid. Is the game messing with me? It might be. Oh, there it is. Can you walk? Okay, we can. Let's try this one. Or does seagrass for some reason just not count? Oh, that... Okay, maybe seagrass just doesn't count. Maybe seagrass just doesn't count for whatever reason. Okay, that's one. Maybe I can find more of those red flowers over here. Also, lavender melon should hopefully maybe work. Let's see. Flowers, lavender melon, anything? Hello? Where are all the local specialties? There have to be some around here, right? Shrine. On a shrine, distinctly have any strange elemental traces. Investigate. The condition appears to have been maintained. Otherwise, there appears no traces.
Jane, it seems like someone's been here before.
That's all we gotta say? Okay then. Also, hello, the crew is here. Also, apparently it's the Apple Game sometimes crew. Oh no. Oh no, it's a different crew. Oh, get out of here. Why can't I find any local specialties right now? What is wrong with me? There have to be some around here somewhere. Right? Oh, that leads to this guy. Where else can I look, really? Oh, maybe over here. Maybe that beach is the one where I could find those flowers. I just don't quite always remember, but there is...
Violet grass is a plant that enjoys a moist environment.
There we go, found one. Took a moment.
If you should choose to pick any,
do I need to save them?
be sure to store them.
I don't need to save them, okay. Getting out of hand, now there are 2 of them. This is getting out of hand, now there are 2 of them. Very much so getting out of hand. Let's see. I think lavender melon is another local specialty, so let's see if I can find one of those lavender melon trees. I constantly remember running into them quite a lot, but of course I can't find them when I look for them. E. Why is there so much E in chat right now? Huh. To see the first one? You do? Oh, the Sonic movie, right. Yeah, I haven't seen the first one either, by the way. Never mind the second one, so... yeah. Speaking of stuff I'm behind on, speaking of movies I'm behind on, I just recently watched the first Venom movie. And should probably watch the second one soonish. But yeah, that I was very much so behind on the trend, and I very much regret not watching that movie earlier. But again, it do be a good movie. I understand what all the hype was about. Comes out tomorrow. Ooh, I see. I see. I'm not entirely sure if I want to. I heard it was good. Yeah, I actually didn't hear too much about it. Guess I was kind of out of the scene on that one. Now let's see, where... So again, the seagrass, it just didn't take the pictures off. For some reason. Just watch Doctor Strange. I mean, wait, the new one? Like the new one, which is... What's it called? Into the Multiverse? Or something like that? Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse? Or Multiverse of Madness, that's what it's called. Multiverse of Madness is the new one. Haven't watched that yet, definitely need to. As a Marvel fan, I can't afford to miss out on that. Speaking of stuff I can't afford to miss out on, I also haven't seen I also haven't seen Spider-Man No Way Home, which is again another thing that I regret because I have to catch up on that stuff. Also, I think I can find seagrass down here in the cave, so let's look in here if I can maybe get a better angle of it. Maybe that's all I need. The first one, okay, the first one. That one I have seen. And that one is also very nice. Doctor Strange, probably one of my favorite Marvel characters. At least when it comes to, you know, the MCU. Which makes it very little... which probably makes it not very surprising when I say that in Marvel's What If, Strange Supreme was my favorite character in What If. And and his episode, of course, was amazing. And again, now that the multiverse is confirmed to be part of the MCU, maybe we're gonna be able to see Strange Supreme in one of the movies eventually. That would be nice. Would probably be nice, I think. Also, I still haven't found any seagrass, which is disappointing. I should find it soon, right? Why can I not find any seagrass right now? I mean, I found some before, but I just got a very bad angle of it. Are my plants grown? No, otherwise I probably could take a picture of seagrass in my teapot, maybe. Well, I also still need to find lavender melons, so let's work on that. Let's work on those lavender melons. I get a good view from up here. Don't see a lavender melon tree around here anywhere. Wait, maybe that back there is one? Why is it so hard to find a lavender melon tree right now? Damn. Amy films? Doctor Strange, the strangest person of all. Is Doctor Strange really so strange? The Mr. Doctor. Mr. Doctor. It's strange. Ah, yes. It is also very strange how I can't find a single lavender melon tree right now. Aren't those normally all over the place? Like, seriously, where are they? Well, my lavender melon trees. You can't hide them forever, you know. Unless you can, which I guess you're doing a decent job of right now. Maybe over here in the forest? Huh. Though I highly doubt they'd have it over here. Also, wait a moment. Shouldn't it get very dark and foggy if you're in this area? Why is it still so bright? Huh, that feels weird. The game is messing with me. I honestly feel like the game is messing with me. Code wants some melons, but yes, I do want those melons. I want those melons that for some reason look more like eggplants. Oh, now we're getting the fog. Okay. But yeah, they're called melons, but they honestly look more like eggplants, which, yeah, you could see how that also could be an innuendo. Don't see any of them over here. Message missed. Eventually, I'll bring the clones in and show you youngins how to do it. Oh, I see. If you're so confident, then feel free. Is every single one gonna have a different font? Let's see. Maybe at the Kujo encampment? I can't believe that I'm struggling this much to find a single lavender melon tree. I mean, come on. Stop complaining about your acid ears. Oh, yeah, get sleep. Who needs sleep anyway? Sleep is for the weak, as you all know. But no, seriously, do make sure you get enough sleep, if at all possible. That isn't the tree I'm still missing, right? Nope. Wait, is that a local specialty, maybe? Do those insects count as local specialties? Yes, yes, yes! That counts. Perfect. That's one. Okay, I need one more. Lavender melon, or maybe I can get a picture of seagrass. I don't know. I don't see anything that would help me over here, so I'm running. Seagrass. Okay, let's see if I can get a picture of that stuff. Really? And I'm gonna have to run away because I'm in combat. Don't you hate it when you just want to take a picture but people just keep attacking you? It's horrible. I just want a picture. Is that really that much to ask for? Okay, I think they stopped. Yeah. You are joking. There was no one here a second ago. There was no one there a second ago. And then they all spawned right on top of me. That's a very bad joke. And over here, where there are no enemies, there's apparently no seagrass to take a picture of. Wait, hang on. I don't think I was able to take a picture of that yet. Right. There we go. Now they left. No, I have taken a picture. I know the feeling. That's the plan. Yes. Let's see. Maybe something over here. Maybe. Nothing. Why must you do this to me, game? Had I known this would happen, I would have just held off on harvesting the stuff in my teapot. Because I constantly grow seagrass in my teapot. Okay, maybe I can be sneaky. Maybe I can be sneaky over here. But I'm not sure. Well, in the case, you know what? Worst case scenario, I'm just gonna kill them. Let's do this the hard way. You wanted it like this. I just wanted to take a picture, but you wanted a fight. I would have just left you alone. You know, sometimes I forget that fighting is a valid option in this game. Sometimes I keep forgetting that murder is probably the best solution to most problems here. Let's go. And hopefully this time I can actually take a decent picture of it. Nope. Why though? Should be a local specialty. It really should be a local specialty. Because you can't find it anywhere other than in Inazuma. In that case, it has to be lavender melon. Maybe I can find it if I go down from the Grand Narukami Shrine. Maybe that can work. Okay. Lavender melon. Keep my eyes open. Because I think there should be some around here. But again, I think they should be around everywhere. Are those lavender melon trees? I think they might be. Hello. Don't care about you right now. That's a lavender melon tree. Yes! Finally! Took long enough, right? Oh, you gotta be joking. There's no way that doesn't count as a local specialty. I guess, maybe it doesn't count because I already took 4 pictures and I forgot about it. Maybe I already took 4 pictures and I just completely missed the fact that I took 4 already. Well, let's see what we can do here. Oh, also, thank you for the follow, Tom Richwell. Thank you so much. Oh my god, it's more. It's more different people. My confusion knows no bounds. We do have some pictures. Not yet, apparently. In that case, what else do you want from me? What else is a local specialty? I took the picture of the box. I'm missing something. But I don't know what that something is. Oh, maybe over here. Maybe one of those pearls. That could work. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Let's take a look around here. Where are those pearl thingies? I know they exist around here somewhere. Oh, I think that's one. Okay. Let's hope those count. There's no way that doesn't count as a local specialty, right? There we go. Got it. Well, that's 4 pictures. Yes, that is indeed 4 pictures. Thank you, Paimon. Triple trouble. Triple trouble over here. Apparently so. Triple trouble, but it's Twitch chat. I wonder if that's been made already. Alright, I took your stupid pictures, take them. Ah, it's you. Have you finished taking those pictures? I've taken them. Wonderful. You have my thanks. Let's have a look. Oh my, I've never seen any of these. And this picture is wonderful. This one seems quite noteworthy. Friend, your photos are true inspiration. Many thanks. Now, I have attempted to write several different stanzas according to the pictures you provided me. I'm quite torn as to which to use. Quite curious, actually. If it were you, which one would you use? Let's see, okay. Guys, let's think about this. Let's channel our inner poets. There's only one person to stream as me. No. Alright. The day I took my leave of loving, I found I loved all things again. When tired at last of seeking and striving, I heard again freedom's refrain. Then blank, then suddenly I saw 'twas the unseen breeze that helped push me from home shores. Okay. The radiant flowers are brought to bloom, their scent a novel lovely strain. In the woods lies armor of a violet hue. 'Tis the unspoken blessing from a that's cut off. I'm not gonna pick something that's cut off, so nope. The lamp grass under distant skies gleaming. O time, you make ancient lament wither. I think I'll just... I think I'll just pick the top choice. I think I'll go with this one. Any other opinions? Also, wow, emote spam, huh? Any thoughts? I think that's decent. I think that's a good one. Nice poem.
The meaning of these two is that the wind brings the flowers fragrance, which is intimately linked to the line that follows immediately after. Mister, you truly have a good eye.
Oh, Timo, since you and our friend here are both very enamored of these two lines, let us use them. Friend, thank you once again for your aid.
What if I poof? No! How could this happen? That's impossible. You not role-playing? That's possible? I wasn't aware. I believe neither of us are acquainted. I am Code. Most uncommon name. Yeah, it is not very common. Shall remember it. I remember it as well. Thank you. That's it. I guess that is that. Well, I realize now that we're not even 2 hours in. You know what? Screw it. I guess that is better. For you. It is certainly more fitting for you. We're not even 2 hours in and we've done what needed to be done. I wasn't expecting this to be over so quickly. I guess we'll check this out after all. The one I said I would likely do off screen. Yeah, I guess we're doing it now. Because again, not even 2 hours into the stream, I can't end it this early.
This wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who...
Alright, Asagiri.
No, this is not good. It won't do. No further delay, and any further delay and I'll miss the next submission deadline.
Excuse me?
Huh? I'm sorry. So sorry. I will submit it today. Whoa, hang on.
Good nom-nom-nomming. Of course. The Ibuki line. Again, Ibuki, not one of my most liked characters. Far from it. Oh, that reminds me. Happiness. Since we're done with UDG and V3, that means, for a certain individual, everything else I now do in, summer camp would likely be spoiler-free. Entirely. Not like there's too much spoilers, all we got is, hey, you get to know a little bit about how this character acts, and that's about it. But hey, we've done all of V3 and of UDG. Only some characters in 1 and 2 are left, and even there we've already started doing a lot of those.
Miss Moriko, please just excuse me. Huh? So you are Miss Moriko, thank goodness.
So who is Miss Moriko?
Miss Moriko is my executive editor. My name is Asagiri. I'm a freelance illustrator of sorts. Miss Moriko is the executive editor in charge of my work. An illustrator, what does that mean?
I cannot go high pitch. Should I try going the highest pitch I can go? It's been a while since I've tried that. Oh, this is gonna be a painful experience for everyone involved, isn't it?
Well, this is probably the highest pitch I could go.
I think that's the highest pitch I can go without hurting my throat. That's the highest pitch I can go while it's still somewhat comfortable. Maybe I can go higher, but I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna tempt fate here.
I suppose you've read some light novels of the publishing house, haven't you? Have you noticed that a light novel usually contains a few pages of pure pictures? Such pictures are what we call illustrations, and those who draw them are illustrators.
Oh my god, no.
To serve an important scene or plot, or to give the protagonist a face, some authors will have people draw them an illustration. The illustration not only creates more immersive reading experience, but also enriches the novel. Oh, Paimon gets it now. It's no simple business to make light novels. I can recommend a few novels for you, for example.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, I've never been very healthy, with all the midnight oil burning and meal skipping during my work. As a result, my health keeps deteriorating.
There you have it! Don't work 24/7 on projects. Actually take breaks for yourself if you value your health. There we go. More blue raspberry with some grape. Hasagiri, are you single? Of course, that's the first question you ask when meeting any person, apparently.
Since you're unwell, why are you still working out here in the open? Can't you try it home? I'm here to gather some inspiration. My muse has left me recently. I've missed the deadlines for a few illustrations.
Ivanov, does this hurt? Does this kind of stuff hurt you mentally? What? Does this feel like a direct attack?
Miss Moriko has postponed the deadlines for me several times. She'll be mad if I dare delay any further. I was thinking that maybe a walk in the open would bring my muse back, so I decided to go on a trip. But as it turns out, you see, it hadn't taken long before I ended up in this miserable state. I better put up a request to the Adventurers Guild and see if any adventurer with a camera can help out.
Oh well, this seems like a problem here, isn't it? Look at you, Mr. Role Player. I mean, that's the exact reason I added a roleplay channel into the Discord, even though that said channel has barely ever been used. Range hop to
Speaking of the camera,
I do have one. More camera work? You're serious? We can't escape from that either.
Really? You have a camera? I wanted to have an adventurer take pictures for me using the camera. I've heard about many fascinating locations out there, say the lofty snow mountain near Mondstadt, and the area in Liyue where there are many pillars. And what's more, there's a place named Triyun Karst. They say that the Adepti live there. The abode of the Adepti, the thought of it gives me thrills, but sadly my health doesn't allow me to really go there. However, if you can capture this sceneries with the camera, I can surely Whoa, take it easy!
Leave it to me! I got this.
Really, that's wonderful. There are many places on my wish list. Give me a second. Let me find the list. And don't worry about the finances. I have quite some savings. Where's my notebook? Where is it? My notebook.
Alright, I'm on it. I have 3 days and 4 hours to do this. There's also this, but let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. The initial setting of the story that the author of this manuscript is writing is in Mondstadt. The draft is meant to be first volume Mondstadt, the city of poetry, wine, and dandelions. Mondstadt has a huge cathedral, a great starting point for a great adventure. Mondstadt has to be anime powers. Alright, so the cathedral, take a picture of that. The cathedral must span 3 photo... The angle must span 3 photo-taking points. Character must face the camera. Elemental skill while the picture is taken. Well, that's quite a few requests. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do about that. Funny Bo Burnham reference. Saw that as clear as the sun. Saw that as clear as the sunrise. Well, I guess I didn't see the reference. Okay, there's the cathedral. Oh, there's the spot. Okay. Also, I need to be using an animo skill. So, Jean, this is gonna be your forte. Prepare. Wait, equip the camera? I guess I gotta equip it then. It should be in here, right? Camera. There we go. Ah, okay. Doesn't look right somehow. Yeah, I got it. Use the skill. But now I'm not facing the camera. Well, that's stupid. Using the skill turns me around, so I gotta time it incredibly well. Does that count? Nope. Oh, 3 photo-taking points. What does that mean? What does 3 photo-taking points mean? Oh, there we go. Oh, those points. Okay, got it. Well, that looks a bit weird, but I did use the skill and got the camera. Did that count? Got it. Okay, took a moment. Brain, I do all the hard work in my deaf brain. Wow. Right, left brain's might. Is that a small poem I saw? Ho ho. You know I like my poetry. Okay, that's 1. Let's see. What else do I need? Check the plan. Okay, that's one of them. Let's go for the second one. One can't talk about monster without mentioning the Knights of Favonius. Play with the descriptions of the Knights in action, so I'm going to need to draw an illustration of the Knights in glorious battle as well. Giant tree and wind rise, that would make for a good photo op. Significance, tell me everything. Okay. Well, let's go to that location then, shall we? This hurts. Stop. What hurts? Whatever Tord is doing or what I'm doing with with taking pictures and struggling to get the perfect picture. Can you just go? There we go. So what do I need? Affiliated with the Knights of... Back to Jean! Well, at least this is an easy picture. Okay, next one. We're not done yet. And I'm not stopping. We're working through the list. An inn that is full of guests despite being in the boonies. It shows an amazing aura of mystery. One of the boss or lady boss conceals unbelievable skills. Ordinary and lax, but very powerful man. Handsome lad who has always a cult expression on his face. Ah, yes, you cook too. During session, but this is a lively scene. Well, let's go. Wang Shuin. Must face the camera in the afternoon or at night. Okay, then, let's take that picture. You prepare my own stream now. Alright, you go on, prepare your stream. What are you streaming today again? I guess I can find out once I join. But, you know, curiosity and stuff. Okay, so it has to be... The time has to be right. I can check the time and change it once I'm there, though. You both... Forces of envy and shame may be my end. Oh no. But someone's... you know... If I don't do this, what else would I do? I mean, I somehow have to keep the stream going for about an hour more. So why not do this? Also, of course, we'll take Zhongli in here. Okay, now let's change the time to be appropriate. There, that works. Yakuza 0! Oh, okay, nice, nice, nice. I'll be sure to join then. Again, I'm not too much... I'm not too big on Yakuza. On Yakuza, I don't know too much about this franchise. I don't know too much about the franchise, other than the little bit I've seen on your streams before. But I'm sure it's gonna be a pleasant experience once more. So I'll be sure to join if at all possible. And it should be possible. Let's be real here. Okay, next one. Hopes I can draw the full panorama of Dragonspine. However, Dragonspine is so big, I'm not sure if there's any angle from which you can get all of it. Wait, if you do this scene, would really feel more like a picture you would put in the story's conclusion. Speaking of which, I'm pretty fond of Dragonspine, so where exactly do I need to go? I must spend 3 photo taking points. Time. The time matches right now, so let's go. And apparently we can take a good picture of Dragonspine from here. The time fits right now, so I don't have to adjust it. Then let's get to work. Wait, it's over here. I didn't re-navigate. Didn't either, I just heard good things about it and bought it on sale. I guess that's understandable. If it's on sale and you hear good things, that's enough reason to go for it. I mean, for example, one game I actually enjoyed more than I expected was, damn, what was... The Uncertain. The Uncertain was actually pretty interesting, and I bought it on sale. I didn't hear anything about it before that, actually, but the reason I bought it anyway on sale is because while it was on sale, you know how much cheaper it was? It was 100% off. It was 100% off. So, how could I not buy it if it's 100% off? And I actually ended up enjoying it quite a bit. So, see you there, maybe? Probably. Most likely, in fact. So yeah, see you in a while then. In a while, crocodile. Next one. Did you know that there's a regional monster that once belonged to the great Wolf King of the North? Yes, I am aware. I've heard mentioned in this book. Once regional god related to both ice and wind. Thinking that adding some lightning into the scene might make the battle even more awesome. Why lightning us? Well, lightning is just so cool. Not to be challenged lightly, you say? Well, alright, let's just have the lightning, shall we? Okay then, let's go over to that area. Navigate. Guess the closest spot to go is always here. Stream breaks economics? What do you mean the stream breaks economics? Or Steam. Steam breaks economics by having what, a 100% off sale? 100% off was perfect. I will never complain about that. In fact, I should keep my eye out more for games that are 100% off. But yeah, the second part of The Uncertain wasn't nearly as good as the first one, though. I liked the first part because of how interesting it was. Playing as a robot in a time where humans are thought to be extinct was pretty interesting, but then the second game changed the perspective back to the perspective of a human, which was, I guess, interesting enough, but I preferred the first part. I definitely preferred the first part. And there is gonna be a third part of that franchise. Don't know when that's gonna release, but I think I will likely check it out. Speaking of more parts of a franchise that I've experienced before, again, Life is Strange. Coming back soon. In fact, probably once we're done with Genshin, Life is Strange is gonna make a return. Hope you're looking forward to that. Use an elemental burst. Okay, then I guess I will do that. Is that a decent picture? I hope so. Also, I got the lightning. She wanted lightning, didn't she? She said she wanted lightning. It just said use an elemental burst, but I did the lightning. This adventure novel is related to the Qingxi village. How do I read this? Qi? Yeah, that's gotta be a Qi thing. It said I'm pretty sure Qingxi village is really sleepy place, isn't it? I must spend the points. 6 to 18. Character pictured must be idling. Okay. Let's go do that. Simple enough, it's right next to a teleport point, which is always nice. Time should be okay. Okay. And let's just wait for the idle animation. Come on, Zhongli. I know you want to talk about your wine. I know you want to talk about your wine. Go on, then. Zhongli, talk about your wine.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
There it is. Took a moment for him to start rambling this time, didn't it? Okay, going down the list, we're making progress. Actually, hang on. Can I check in here real quick? Okay, that stuff unlocks later on. Okay, I will play Genshin again once everything is unlocked. Okay, once all this stuff is unlocked, then we'll return to Genshin. A story for you, by the way.
Boats are made for...
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that there was another quest line here. I guess we'll do that then. Hey, look at that. We're actually taking a step back from taking pictures. I will maybe do the rest on my own then. Okay. So there is actually more story. Why was this locked?
What a coincidence.
Oh.
I was wondering where I might be able to find you, and here you are.
Miss me?
Yes, indeed. I believe Klee has missed you tremendously.
She's on my team.
Right. As much as I'd like to sit and chat with you, this time I'm here mainly for Klee.
Okay, so what's
Before
up?
Bringing Klee here, I told her many stories about Inazuma. It got her very excited to experience the local culture here.
Mm-hmm.
However, I've got other things to do in Inazuma this time besides painting the portraits of the 5 Kasen. Over the next couple of days, I won't have the time to show her around.
So that's where I come in then.
Inazuma is not like Mondstadt. I can't just let Klee wander off by herself when I'm busy with other things. So I had to have her stay at the International Trade Association while I finish my work.
I can show her around, no problem.
But I can tell she's not enjoying being stuck there on her own.
Again, she's on my team anyway.
Fortunately, I now have you and Paimon. So,
we got this.
Yay, Mr. Honorary Knight's here. What you talking about, Mr. Honorary Knight? Are we gonna go play?
Yes. Klee, are you saying you'd like to go and play?
Yeah. But Albedo is really busy. I can't go too far away or he'll be worried about me.
That's what I'm here for. Welcome to the team, Klee. Once again.
You're such a thoughtful kid.
Unlike Paimon.
Paimon's very thoughtful, thank you very much. Paimon always thinks of you whenever she's eating a delicious slime.
Well, that settles it. You're very thoughtful. Yeah, of course. Got any shooters? Not really. No, not too big on shooters usually. The only real shooter that I ever played was Ultra Despair Girls. And that's just because it's part of Danganronpa. And even there I preferred switching into close combat mode. Even though that's only temporarily available. But still, yeah. And other than that, I guess Boneworks kind of can count as a shooter because you can pick up a gun in that VR game. But I prefer just grabbing a trash can lid and a crowbar and then just going ham. Because I should probably mention this. In Boneworks, the VR game, trash can lid and crowbar is an incredibly powerful combination of stuff. Because trash can lids are naturally indestructible, so they are perfect shields.
Anyway, it is pretty cruel not to let Klee go out when she was so excited to come here.
We'll look after Klee, don't worry, we got this.
Yep. Allow the almighty traveler and dependable Paimon to bring Klee on a tour of Inazuma.
Let's take us somewhere interesting.
Klee, do you want to go play with Mr. Honorary Knight?
Yay, you bet I do.
Well, let's get off. Let's get off then, come on.
Spark Knight. You must keep her safe and sound.
We gotta get going, come on.
By which I mean,
let's get going. We gotta head off,
keep her
come
out
on.
of trouble. For instance, If a mountain in Inazuma was to lose one of its peaks, or if there were an explosion somewhere in the city, Klee could very well get in trouble.
Got it. No explosions. I mean, got it. As many explosions as possible.
Glad to hear it.
So what do we got? What do you want to blow up first, Klee?
I'll bring you back an awesome souvenir, Mr. Albedo.
Like the charred remains of that building over there.
Forward to it.
There are loads of cool things to do in Inazuma. Try the local cuisine, visit a shrine. What do you want to do, Klee?
Blow stuff up.
Cuisine? What's that?
You know, food and drink. Paimon just meant we could take you to a local restaurant.
To blow it up.
Yay! Nap time!
I guess that's what we're doing first. Just wanted to wait for them to finish speaking. Okay, Inazuma City, it's time to go grab something to eat. Go, go, go. Just around this corner, there we go. I should probably play as Klee, would make even more sense.
Wow, something smells so good. I think it's coming from the steaming thingy. Mr. Honorary Knight, look at this noodly soup. It's so pretty. There's so many nice things inside.
It's not noodly soup. It's tonkotsu ramen, actually.
Wow. Oh, actually.
What are those yellow and red thingies on that plate?
You're kidding, right? Those are tri-flavored skewers.
And what about this little yellow cake?
That's an egg roll. They're amazing. Have you really not tried one before?
No, she hasn't.
Wow, tonkotsu ramen, tri-flavored skewers, and egg rolls. They all sound delicious.
I probably have a bunch of them.
They sure are. Guess you're not from around here if you haven't tried any of these before.
Does she look like she's from around here?
Roll with my allowance so you can get a taste of our Inazuman food.
Really? But Master Jean said I shouldn't go taking other people's things.
Also, that's your allowance, right? Taking another kid's allowance just seems kind of...
I'll cook them myself. I could have also bought them, but I'll do it myself.
Oh, I remember you. You're Yoimiya's friend. How come you know how to make...
Oh, I know lots of things.
Those rolls are a piece of cake for this guy. Why don't you make some for Klee and Iwao?
Sure. I'll throw in some for you too, I guess, even though I don't want to.
Really? Wow, Paimon is so touched. You're learning. All right, we'll be waiting on those egg rolls.
I should have them already. I don't think I need to make any.
Mr. Honorary Knight, what do egg rolls taste like?
Well, you're about to find out. There we go. Eat now.
Wow, you really can cook them. You're awesome, mister.
I mean, of course, every single recipe I have max proficiency in, so I can cook them without even paying attention.
It's sweet. So yummy.
Yep, it's delicious. Traveler, you are the best.
Although I would have liked to mess Paimon's egg rolls up on purpose.
Pretty good, but I still think Yoimiya's are better.
Thanks, I guess.
Yoimiya, she makes egg rolls too?
She runs she's a superhero, no. Klee is gonna be very interested in fireworks stuff. Superhero sounds nice, but fireworks, Klee, she's gonna enjoy that.
Yoimiya can do anything. She tells stories, keeps goldfish, makes fireworks, and gives us candy too. Yoimiya's pretty much the best and most awesome person ever.
For me, the best, most awesome person in the world is my mom. And Klee knows loads of other great people too, like Mr. Albedo, Mr. Honorary Knight, Master Jean, Kaya.
Kaya doesn't get any honorifics apparently.
Surely she's not going to name everyone she knows.
Oh, well, I don't know any of those people. But anyways, I still want to introduce you to Yoimiya.
Yes.
If you want, I'll take you to find her. In most festivals, Yoimiya's so busy that you can never find her. But this festival's different. She has free time, so she can play with us.
And blow stuff up?
She seems like she hasn't been in a great mood recently. But maybe seeing you will cheer her up.
Because you like blowing things up?
Okay, let's go play with Yoimiya.
Yeah, let's go blow stuff up. I mean, I totally didn't promise that there would be no explosions, right? Totally made no promise like that. Why would I do that? No, I would never dare. Jump! Ah, she's already outside. Nice. Well then. Hello, Yoimiya. I've come bearing explosives.
Something that'll cheer you up. Yesterday, I won 3 beetle fights in a row against that guy with the horns on his head.
Wow, he just always loses.
Nice work. It's not easy to beat Ito.
Oh, I think it is easy to beat Ito.
Don't worry, Yoimiya. Maybe you can't light fireworks during the Iridori festival, but there are still lots of other fun things to do.
But why can't she do that?
Thanks, you guys. It's just that fireworks are banned in the city for a few days.
Well, maybe we can light them outside the city.
Really?
Yoimiya, it's me.
We can light them outside the city, you know. That's a possibility, isn't it?
I want to introduce you to a new friend, an Outlander girl. I just met her. Wait, what's your name again?
Klee. My name is Klee.
Nice to meet you, Klee. I'm Yoimiya, and I run Naganahara Fireworks.
Hello.
I love the cute outfit, with the hat and the cool little symbol. So unique. And your backpack. Wow, it's really
well, you wanna blow stuff up together?
Mom and Master Jean said it can bring me good luck.
Really? That's awesome! I bet everyone would love one of those. Also, that little fairy on your backpack is super cute, too.
You mean Dodoko? Yeah.
My best friend. We always go fish blasting together in Starfell Lake.
Oh, Dodoko? What an interesting name. I really like it.
Yep. My mom says when a Dodoko is born, it rides the wind and goes off on a big adventure.
Why is Klee so adorable?
Go off on a big adventure? Klee, your mom sounds like a very cool person.
Yep, my mom is the best and most awesome person ever.
But I have a feeling you're gonna be the second most awesome in a second.
Right. You're a really cool person too.
Thanks, Klee. I feel like we really get each other. We'll be great friends, I'm sure of it.
Oh, I'm sure of it, with your interests.
So heartwarming watching these two chat away.
So when are you gonna start blowing stuff up?
Hey, Klee! Since you like 4-leaf clover so much, why don't I make a firework with a 4-leaf clover pattern and set it off for you?
Just outside the city, you know?
And after the fireworks, we can go fish blasting with Dodoko.
Yes.
Hold on a second. Fish blasting? No way. Albedo was pretty clear about that.
No explosives. But if we leave the city?
Oh, oops. I get so excited that I completely forgot about that.
Come on.
The folks from the Yashiro Commission specifically warned me that no fireworks are allowed in Inazuma during the
Oh, in all of Inazuma, not just Inazuma City.
What? It's not allowed? But...
I can teleport us back to Mondstadt or Leo if you want.
Hey, then. Hey, come on. You just made a new friend. This is a happy occasion. Why are you suddenly so upset?
Ah yes, the best way to cheer someone up. Don't be sad. Well, let's go check out the Irodori Festival. Arson ended, but I want arson.
Just like Saika said, there are lots of fun things to do.
Lots of fun things.
sounds like the Irodori Festival could
would be a real blast.
Yeah, a blast it would be if we could blow things up.
Okay, then. Let's go.
Okay, so what was that about no explosives being allowed? Hey kids, you want to see something cool? Boom! They're immortal. Okay, got it. Well, let's keep going. Let's go back to Rito, I guess. Okay, we need to go up here. Florist. Maybe I can... I'm just curious. What do you have? Ikebana? We've heard that before. Wasn't there like an event about that at some point? I think there was an event. No experience its charm. Now I'm curious. Few days. I guess that's gonna be an event rerun of something? Hmm.
Here we are, the venue of the Irodori Festival. Look at all these stalls. It looks super fun, doesn't it?
Would be more fun if we could just blow stuff up. But I guess that's forbidden.
Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai? Oh, what a long name. Must be a new one. I've never heard of it.
By Kawabunga Iki. Yoniha, this is a really strange name.
It definitely is.
Bunga. It's pronounced Kayabuki Ike. That would be me. Outlander Brigade is a new series of mine, and When the Wind of Death Blew Towards the Blonde Samurai is the first volume.
Huh. Is that in any way a reference to me?
Outlander's Big Raid? Is it a story about the best of friends? Kaya says that every good story has to have best friends in it.
I'm sure there are some good friends in that story.
Absolutely not. I would never allow such cliches in one of my novels.
Wow, you're shouting at a kid, you know.
Betrayal, blood, and tears. A long and lonely struggle. A stubborn samurai's path to the truth. This is the kind of story that needs to be told.
Oh, is that right? Well, I'm not sure that's a very, suitable story for Klee. We might keep looking around.
That we shall.
Hey, miss! Don't go! Are you sure you don't want a copy? I'll give you 40% off.
Not after that attitude, buddy. Bye. Oh my god, there's 2 Klees! Yes! Perfection! Double the destruction! Oh no! Oh no! As if 1 Klee wasn't enough for the world.
Flowers for Princess Fischl. Oh look! It's Fischl's story!
Awkward pause again? Don't like those awkward pauses.
Flowers for Princess Fischl. Have you read this book before, Klee?
Nope, but I know Fischl's story.
Yeah, she's a bit of a toonie, you know.
Oz. Everyone in the Adventurers Guild knows. It's just like how me and Dodoko are always...
I also have Fischl in my party, so...
I wonder if Dodoko is getting bored now.
Oh, Klee, I'm afraid it can't be helped. There are a lot of flammable items at the festival, and we have to be careful not to start a fire.
Darn. It seems like even the Irodori Festival can't cheer Klee and you and me up. There must be plenty of things you can do with Dodoko besides lighting fireworks and going fish blasting.
Sleeping, for example.
Like,
Like painting, I guess. Silence. No shameful reenactments, no PTSD, no JoJo references, peace. Well, that happens sometimes, especially more towards the end of my streams usually. Most people show up towards the beginning of the streams, and towards the end of the stream usually people start leaving one by one, meaning that the chat gets a lot more quiet by the end of it, usually. That's not always the case, but more often than not. Like painting.
wait, so that's what you're suggesting?
Yeah, the Irodori Festival is the perfect occasion for storytelling. I just said painting, not story writing, but okay.
The Irodori Festival is a place for putting your work on display. You could show Dodoko's story for everyone here.
Think of it like Dodoko playing with everybody.
What do you think of that idea, Klee?
Mr. Albedo taught me how to paint. I can paint the story of Dodoko's adventure in Inazuma.
There you go.
That's very imaginative. I think it's a great idea. We could even put the finished story on display at the festival.
Well then, let's go for it.
Yay, great! Dodoko will be so happy.
Perfect. Okay, so I have some paper, paintbrushes, and paint at the shop. Let's go to the shop and paint your story there.
Let's get to it.
Yay! Let's go, let's go!
And we're just walking. Everyone else is running, but we're just walking.
Those two can run so fast when they're motivated. We better catch up.
Thankfully, we don't need to run because we can teleport. Which is far faster than running. If you couldn't already tell. Da da da. Alright, let's go to the second Klee. Hello Klee, it's Klee, get ready.
Klee and I just had a discussion and we've decided.
You decided?
We're gonna keep the content of the story a secret from you guys for now.
So we're gonna be as surprised as everyone else probably. But okay, I shall ask the stupid question. Why?
Obviously, I can't tell you why. Or you'll see. Don't worry.
Oh, I included in the story then. Huh.
Well, we're busy in the shop. We'll be here when you get back.
Come on, Yoimiya, we should get going. Let's go inside and start painting.
You two do that. Yoimiya and Klee enter the shop.
Paimon was hoping that we could all paint together. So unfair. Actually, Paimon's got an idea. Come on, let's go around to the windows and take a sneak.
No. No. Wait, there we go. Well, apparently we're gonna have to because the quest asks it of us. Listen.
So, what does Dodoko do after getting to Inazuma?
Blow stuff up.
Dodoko goes to eat tri-flavored skewers, tonkatsu ramen, and egg rolls.
Ooh, that sounds great! Is that what you're painting? It looks beautiful!
We shouldn't be listening in on
Once
this.
you're done painting, let's go get it printed. We'll print a whole bunch of copies and go hand them out at the festival. Although it'll cost a lot more to get it printed. Let me see if I've got enough saved up.
I can contribute.
Okay, Yoimiya, I have some more. Look.
50 more is probably not quite enough.
What do you mean?
Well, if we don't have enough, we can ask the Traveler for ideas.
Mr. Honorary Knight has helped a lot already. I don't want to trouble him. So, I think I should just go fish blasting.
No explosions.
No fish blasting. Paimon and the Traveler said so.
Oh, then we've got no choice. We'll have to go see Mr. Albedo.
Who's Mr. Albedo?
Oh, you'll like him.
He's super duper smart. He can do anything. And he knows how to paint, too. He paints Hilichurls, Kaya, and even Dodoko. That's why he came to Inazuma this time, to do paintings for everyone.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, painting the
Then I
poets.
guess Mr. Albedo must be an artist working with the iPublishing house.
That is indeed the case.
Oh, that means he has 2 jobs. One as an alchemist, teaching Sucrose alchemy.
An alchemist, yes, that's what you call it.
As an artist, doing paintings for people. Yoimiya, let me show you something. Mr. Albedo taught me you can paint Dodoko's color like this.
Wow, I can see the resemblance. All right, I'll paint the streets, and Klee, you fill in Dodoko's colors. Hey, you can even write the story over here to explain what's happening in the painting.
But the painting is so good you don't need to write it.
Let's write this.
Can I just pause for a second because this is quite long? because I really want to, first of all, welcome back. Sorry to hear about the technical difficulties. Computer wouldn't recognize controller and microphone was acting up too. That sounds like a pain. I was experiencing technical difficulties yesterday, as I said before, where, again, it was not the hardware, but rather the software that was acting up. Specifically, as I said, every time I hit the go live button, I got an error message. And again, I basically fixed it, but now I can't use any hotkeys for the time being. At least not while playing Genshin. For any other game it's gonna work fine, but not for Genshin. So yeah. But technical difficulties, apparently around now is the time for everyone to experience technical difficulties, huh? I am sorry to hear that. Have you completed In Space? You mean In Space with Markiplier? No, not yet. I mean, there is a lot to do. Community challenge, 25% complete. I see. So that is gonna be happening, I guess. Also, Debbie, hi. So I'm guessing, wait, how many streams have we done since I introduced it? Like 2? This is like the second or third stream since the challenge started. And we're already at 25%. I have a strong feeling we're gonna be able to reach that challenge by the end of the month. Very strong feeling. Well, we weren't supposed to be listening in anyway a while later.
Dodoko sure had a lot of fun in Inazuma.
Really now? It's not like I heard anything.
Those two sound like they really did go on an adventure with Dodoko. They couldn't be happier.
Now, we have to get Dodoko's story printed. Come on, let's go to the AI Publishing House.
Let's go over there indeed. At least I have time to get a haircut and play some PlanetSide 2. PlanetSide 2, and I don't think I've heard of that game yet. Challenge equals hand. You have seen my quote-unquote hand reveal already, haven't you? Haven't you? But last time it was question mark, that's when that happened. Maybe even your left... Oh, going that far, I see. I thought for sure you would be more interested in a hip reveal or something. Well, you'll have to see what exactly that challenge does.
Here we are. This is the AI
Elbow. Oh, my desk and one of my plushies. Oh yes. Good. Those are good reveals, of course. Didn't you also reveal like? I think you revealed like one finger when you did a plushie. When you showed off a plushie, right? Big reveals. Very big reveals. It's very dramatic. Like that's gonna be a big deal. Like everyone's gonna be flocking to those kinds of things.
Publishing house. Ooh, it's Auntie Aratani. I know Auntie Aratani.
Oh?
Auntie? Who's that calling me Auntie?
So fingers same.
The girl who came with Mr. Calx. How can I help you, little girl?
Auntie Aratani, can you help me get Dodoko's story printed so that everybody can see it?
Dodoko? Oh, so you've been writing a story, huh? Is Dodoko the main character?
Yes.
Not only that, Dodoko is also real. Look.
Very, very nice character, by the way. Spam incoming? Oh no. Oh no. I'm worried. You explained Dodoko's identity and cleared Yoimiya's wish to Aratani.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'd love to help you make this wish come true, but I'm sorry.
I have money. A lot of money. Oh.
Accepting printing orders for the
Thanks for the hydrate, by the way.
Auntie, are you saying Dodoko won't be able to meet everyone after all?
There we go.
Oh.
Pause.
You still have me and the Traveler. We'll think of something.
We'll think of something, sure. That was a bit too much movement for me. I should probably mention this. I'm dealing with some slight neck pains today. Well, neck transitioning to head. Like, feels like some, like the kind of stinging pain, like at the very top of your neck. And that movement right there did not help. Thanks for the hydrate, and your attempt to choke me to death has been noted. I accidentally revealed my personal email a few times. Yeah, but you can always edit it out, thankfully. Haven't got any yet, thankfully. As long as you keep on just editing it out after the stream and no one notices it. Because I have accidentally revealed my... The only thing I've done is accidentally reveal my desktop a few times, even though I didn't want to do that. But ever since I changed some stuff up a little bit, that is not an issue anymore. Because now if I accidentally click out of the game... Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that right now because it's stupid. My stream lags for me 1 single second and I miss it. Sad. Also an oven review, I posted some pretzels. Ah, yeah, I remember the pretzel picture. I was thinking about, should I come in and be like, well, you see the top part where the two sides intersect, that's supposed to be twisted around once and not just laid on top of each other. So that's a mistake that you clearly made. How dare you not perfectly get that right? But yeah, I was thinking about, should I criticize someone's work? But they honestly looked really nice. They honestly looked really nice. You got a hot water bottle for the neck. Maybe that should be... might not be a bad idea. I watch the VODs anyway. You don't know, maybe some people do. Did you ever check how many views you have on the VODs? Because... For me, usually it's like, if I'm usually in the double digits, and if it's Friday Night Funkin', it goes into the triple digits. So I know what's popular on my channel. I know Friday Night Funkin' is far more popular than anything else, but I still stream what I could switch to purely doing Friday Night Funkin' and drop Genshin because I know Genshin's the least popular, but I don't do that because I still enjoy the game. Having Death Star reveal, top that. True. Leg gameplay? Have less visible from this point of view and wiggle when you do anything. You really want, like, leg gameplay? Why? Ah yes, next stream it's just webcam is gonna be at the very top and instead of my face it's just gonna be my feet poking down from the top of the screen. Yes, that's what you need. No face, only feet. I'm sure there are some people who would like that. That was the most popular game on your stream and I still have no clue what the hell is going on. Chaos is what's going on usually. We'll find a way, by the way. Funny. It is the funny. Could have been an April Fool's thing, but the April Fool's you got... The April Fool's you got is, was sadly the wonderful Nya. Neko-chan, or you could shorten it, Neko-chan, gave you a nice little Nya. And I hope you gave a lot of head pats in return. Because that's what you give at that, usually, right? Catch your shoulders up. Well, who cares?
Miss Aratani, is there any way at all we can still get this printed? We can pay extra. And if you're short on staff to help with the printing, I can pitch in.
Oh?
Miss Yoimiya, I understand your sentiment, but I'm afraid it's not as simple as that.
So, what's wrong?
Printing many people's personal works for this festival, and a lot of the books are already well behind schedule. The printing press is already working overtime to try and catch up. At a time like this, we really can't squeeze any more jobs in.
What do we do? Seems like we might have to give up on this idea.
Maybe, maybe not.
I won't let that happen.
So what do we do then?
I remember this one time when I was little. Pop said he'd take me to the festival, but he was so busy with work that he forgot all about it.
And you don't want to repeat that with Klee?
Waited and kept wondering.
Don't repeat his mistakes.
Gonna take me there. Eventually, people started coming home from the festival. That night, I cried miserably. To this day, I still remember how sad I felt. I don't want Klee to feel the same way.
You think she's gonna feel that sad about it?
Then we'll just have to find our own way.
I can teleport to another nation.
The next few days, I'll paint as many as I can. Then we'll take those to the festival.
My. Yoimiya has quite a determined spirit.
Oh.
I like it very much.
What are you two up to? What are you here for? I would like to know. Are you here to help?
Lady I.
It's okay, I know. You were just following the rules. Plus, we really are quite behind schedule with the printing. But our mission at Yai Publishing House is to bring dreams and happiness to the masses. It would be a crying shame if we couldn't even help one adorable little girl fulfill her wish. Let me think. Oh, I know.
Oh,
Yoimiya,
what is it?
little girl, you can print your book, but on one condition, okay?
Blow stuff up? Can they blow stuff up?
Of course, Lady Guji. Just tell us. Whatever this condition is, I am ready to face it.
Blowing stuff up?
Dear me, it's nothing that horrendous. You make it sound like I'm some sort of wicked witch.
Well,
All I mean is, if you want to get your work printed now, there is only one way. You have to combine it with another print. However, there is only a small amount of space remaining in the book in question. Your book is too big, so you have to reduce it to about half the size to make it fit.
seems like
a
it.
sacrifice that you're willing to make?
It's better than nothing, isn't it?
Klee, Lady Guji is saying that we can print the book if we shrink it to half the size.
Yeah, I think she could understand that much.
Yup, I am. Thanks, Miss Gucci lady.
What an adorable little girl. Well, that settles it. Aratani, make sure it gets printed with tonight's batch.
Yes, Lady I. I'll get right on it.
And what do I do now? You're gonna send me on another quest?
Combining the prints is a plausible solution, but it'll cause a lot of extra work for the printing press. I am terribly sorry about that.
No problem. Just think of it as my greeting gift for little Klee.
How can you not pamper
Besides,
Klee?
The Yai Publishing House will need your help with the illustrations again next time, Mr. Calx. You could also consider it as my investment in you. All right, I won't disturb you two any longer. Bye-bye now.
Alright, and off she goes.
Yay! Everything worked out perfectly. Now, we just need to wait for an update from the Yai Publishing House.
So I'm guessing that's where this quest ends for now.
Traveler, thank you for keeping Klee so exceptionally well entertained for me.
This feels like the end. Also, I was disturbed by your shamelessness. Like, you need a Snickers? What, you mean because of the Nya? Is that what you mean? Nothing shameless about that. By the way, in case anyone's wondering about Neko's looks, naturally, as it is with any proper cat girl, as it should be, due to the fact that Neko-chan has cat ears, that naturally means there are no human ears. There wasn't a good angle for you to see that, but yeah, of course, because you can't having two sets of ears would be weird, wouldn't it? I just figured I should point that out for convenience's sake, just so everyone's clear. Just a teensy tiny little detail that people might not have noticed. You should spend some time with Klee too, Albedo, if you have time.
Yes, you're right. Klee is family, after all.
Putting cat ears on everything, yeah, that is doable. The thing is, as is per custom, as I said before, not only are cat ears there, but the human ears are gone, because, you know, otherwise it would be two pairs of ears, and you do not like that. We do not like two pairs of ears. It's unnatural. Like cat ears on a... Well, that's what cat girls are, though. You do not complain about a nice little cat girl every once in a while. Wait, it's not done? I guess the storyline isn't done, then. I thought for sure that would end it. Huh. Wait, how long did it say I have to wait?
I create
14 to 16 the next day. Ba, ba, ba. So I'm guessing that doesn't count. I have to go around one more time, right? I imagine I have to go around. But I'll check just in case.
I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrten.
I knew it. Well, we're going around. Waiting, the most interesting part of gameplay. I can assure you, this is the purest form of entertainment. There goes the moon. And there we go. We're 1 minute late. All the way over there. Okay, got it. Back to Rito. Listen, cat ears, but on the... But on the spot of human ears? Like at the side? So they'd have to be angled in some way. No! Either they would be sticking straight out to the sides or they'd have to be angled up a bit. I mean, I guess... It would kind of be like... Cat ears at the spot where human ears are, that would be kind of like elf ears, but hairier. Kind of like elf ears, but slightly more hairy. A lot more hairy.
Auntie Aratani brought us Doloco's story.
Now we can finally see what secrets Klee and Yornia were keeping from us.
Let's check it out.
Oh, it's really nothing that exciting.
Are we part of the story?
The story of Doloco and me.
And me. And you guys.
So we are part of the story, okay. You put me in the story without my consent. I never gave you the rights to my likeness. How dare you? Hairy elf ears. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my haircut now. Yeah, understandable. You get that haircut. Ooh. Yeah, that we were drifting into some weird stuff. Let's go, Dodoko. I shall read it. All Dodokos must someday ride the wind and the waves to go on an adventure. A gentle and beautiful mother once said that. And just as she had predicted, our Dodoko was so happy when its best friend Klee said that she was going to the Nation of Lightning for an adventure. Of course, Dodoko loves eating delicious food with Klee at Good Hunter, and loves listening to the bards sing, but Dodoko loves counting the stars in the sky and twisting flowers into garlands together with Klee more. After all Dodokos long to ride the wind and waves on an adventure. To get to Inazuma, one needs to pass the wild winds and pass over the great waves. But Dodoko did not fear the howling wind, for that was the blessing of the Anemo Archon. Dodoko did not worry about the rolling waves either, for it was very brave. Of course, Dodoko didn't want Klee to have to brave such dangers. But as best friends, they were bound to protect each other, and Dodoko didn't want to be apart from Klee anyway. Without Klee, adventures would be like sweet flowers that cannot bloom, lonely and sad things. Even if Dodoko were to cover every inch of Tevat by land or sea, it would be meaningless. There was no point hesitating. Dodoko and its best friend Klee were off on an adventure. If they rode on a boat, they wouldn't be able to fly freely in the sky or swim happily in the sea. But they'd have Klee's smile and Albedo's stories, and that was a good trade. They also put Albedo in, how dare they? Ear cut, no ear cut. There we have picture. Look at that. Happy rainbow. In Inazuma, the Nation of Lightning, the flowers and grasses are all purple, and the fish and the birds are also purple. Everything is purple. Albedo would probably run out of purple paint trying to paint it all. Unfortunately, he couldn't be around to draw with Klee and Dodoko. Albedo was an adult after all, and sometimes adults have to do adult things. Fortunately, Dodoko still had Klee. Klee would often find happy things to do. As long as Dodoko was with Klee, Dodoko would never be bored. Klee also had lots of friends in Inazuma, like Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon, and Yoimiya. And so they all joined Dodoko for most fun adventures ever in Inazuma. Hooray for adventure! Mr. Honorary Knight took Dodoko up the tall, tall Mount Yugu, where they got to the sacred Sakura. They were so tired from all their climbing that they fell asleep. But when they woke up, everyone had grown wings, like a Tengu. Klee's wings were red, Yoimiya's were gold, and Mr. Honorary Knight's were blue. As for Paimon, Paimon can fly without wings, so Paimon didn't grow any. Everyone opened their wings up, causing a huge gust of wind to roll forth. Shoom! And the Shrine Maiden's hair was all messed up. Oh no, she looked angry. Better run quick. The adventure truly was fun. But with a growl, Klee's stomach started calling out. Oh no! How could they have forgotten? Eating is an important part of adventuring too. Om nom nom nom. And so everyone ate the onigiri they brought along, and they all had a great time. Dodoko and Paimon finished their share very quickly. And, as the very, very full Dodoko looked at Klee smile, it couldn't help but think meeting Klee and the others is the most happiest thing that ever happened to Dodoko. That doesn't feel like cutting my hair tonight. Sad. Good nom nom nomming again. Yes, very good nom nom nomming. And happy ending here. Not quite the ending though. We're not done yet with this wonderful story. Oh yes. If you are reading this, you too are surely part of this big adventure. Adventuring together, laughing together, enjoying good food together. If you experience this together with everyone, then you must be their good friend, in which case you're invited to Yoimiya's fireworks show as well. While everyone was happy watching the fireworks, Yoimiya said, as long as our imaginations don't run dry, our minds will be freer than all others. And Klee blurted out, we'll always be best friends. See, Dodoko was so happy to be together with its good friends. And now you are Dodoko's good friends too. So you too should go on a grand adventure with your friends. What a lovely story that was just barely squeezed in. It was originally twice as long apparently, so I wonder what kind of stuff they cut out.
Paimon's in the story too! This is Paimon's first time featuring in a printed book! Woohoo!
Again, we never gave you the rights to our likeness, how dare you.
Of course we included Paimon. This is the story of everyone's big happy adventure with Dodoko.
This story is me and Yoimiya's gift for Mr. Honorary Knight.
But I didn't do anything deserving of a
To
gift.
inform you that since this book was printed together with another work, there are many more copies than you may have anticipated. We won't charge you a printing fee, but in exchange, the extra copies of your book will be included as a free gift with purchases of the other book. Is that okay with you?
Oh, are you sure? I mean, it's fine by us. But what does the author of the book think?
Actually, the book that yours was printed with is called the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Oh.
Hey, that's Mommy!
Oh! I see.
Klee's mother is a writer?
Klee's mother, Alice, is a renowned adventurer in Teyvat, and the Inazuma edition of her popular Teyvat Travel Guide series is set to be released imminently. Lady Yae has already decided on how to promote it. A joint endeavor by Teyvat's biggest and best mother-daughter adventure duo. It's sure to be a huge hit.
Paimon knew it. Mika would never do anything for free.
Yeah, she knew she was up. We should have known she was up to something.
It works out well for everybody, doesn't it?
I mean, that is true.
I'm super happy because my book gets to be released together with Mommy's book. It's like me and Mommy going on an adventure together. Oh, I'm so glad I came. The Iridori Festival is the best!
And it hasn't even properly started yet. That's the end? That is the end, apparently. Okay. I gave you the comic link. Did it help? I would like to say that it helped, but I tried opening it when I tried working on stuff, and I got an error message. Like, the website is just apparently not available for whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe it wasn't available for a limited time because maintenance or something. I don't know what was wrong. But I just got an error message accessing the site. Which is kind of sad, but again, most changes I was able to make. The only problem is, once again, getting all the colors according to the clones and everything in there, because, yeah. Oh my god, they figured out something. How did they do that? They add and remove the space. Oh, how dare you. I'm gonna have to go through my, stream, through my bot again to make sure I can figure that out now. Oh, because now it's not by, it's best. They changed it from by to best. Ha. So I guess I'll just, in case they change it again, I'll have to change it from by followers, primes, and viewers to just ban the term followers, primes, and viewers. Which is kind of annoying, but best by, yeah. But if I change it to just ban the term followers, primes, and viewers in that configuration, without, then it's probably gonna work even if they change it up even more in the future. But well, that's annoying. The bots are getting smarter, which is stupid. Stupid bots. How dare they? How dare they? And the problem is, apparently it works. Because if it didn't work, then they would stop doing it. Apparently, it works enough for them to make it worthwhile for them to keep doing, which is annoying. How do people do that? Why do people do that stuff? Stupid, stupid, stupid. Also, buying followers is such a stupid thing in my opinion, because the whole point of people following a channel is because they like the content. If you're buying followers, that just means you're increasing the number. You're increasing a number pointlessly, because the whole point is for people to watch. Increasing that number doesn't mean you're drawing in more people. It just makes you feel like more of a big deal, which is something I cannot ever really appreciate. They're gonna intentionally misspell words to bypass it. You know, you're probably right about that. Or they'll start using cursed fonts like Ivanov. That is also a possibility. A sad possibility, but a possibility nonetheless. Well, here's what I'm gonna do now. This stream is basically over, so I'm gonna, immediately after the stream, I'm gonna go and do my stuff. You know what stuff I'm talking about. Adjusting the bots, you know. But for now, if you're still here, be sure to stick around just a few seconds longer, and you're gonna get extra channel points. And again, those channel points might come in handy if you want to mess with me or do other stuff. Plus, if you stick around a little bit longer, you might also maybe experience a new channel who you might enjoy. For now, though, I'm gonna have to, first of all, see if anyone is live. Oh, would you look at that? Sidious is live. I guess that is a good person to raid in that case. So let's raid Sid. No, don't. Don't you dare. Don't you dare make me do it. But yeah, kidding, yeah. But yeah, let's go check out what Sid is up to. Currently playing Minecraft again. I have realized that Sid is apparently almost exclusively playing Minecraft for the past few streams. I wonder what's up with that. I wonder if he intends to change things up again. Because, as far as I'm aware, he still needs to finish his genocide run on Undertale. Maybe that's gonna happen eventually. But let's get this raid started, shall we? And again, to everyone who's here, thank you so much for watching, by the way. I do really appreciate all of you sticking around. Especially, it's rare that at the end of the stream there's still this many people around. Normally, everyone leaves by this time. Then again, it says I have 6 viewers, but on the raid thing it says only 4 of them are here still. So I guess at least 2 people have left. So let's get this raid going before more people leave. So thank you again so much for watching. I will see you over on Sid's stream and future streams. See you around. Bye bye. And there we go. That's the end of this archive. Thank you as well for watching. And I will see you around. Bye.